Yeah, I want to show some love, give some support to my boy Devin, founder of U-Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I got to say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, you talk, it's the people show. Look, you talk, let the people know. Look, yeah.
This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricane force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people. And Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drive people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat. But hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's the real talk, baby. Yellow Nation, coast to coast. Is that you talk?
Yeah,
It's you talk, baby.
yeah.
It's You Talk, baby.
#1 podcast.
U-Talk family, what go on? What go on? This your boy D. And of course, I got my player partner in the building, man. Y'all already know who it is. Mr. Larry Frank Jr. is in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. Tell him, Frankie, dog.
It ain't no us without you, baby.
Yes, sir. U-Talk family. What's going on, U-Talk family? What it do on a Friday night? We hope all is well. Oh, let's shout out everybody. Cuban Kane is in the building. Shout out to Cuban Kane. What's going on?
It's good.
We got the South Coast Canes
South Coast Kane
in the building. What's going on? Cuban Kane, South Coast Kane in the building. Yeah, we got B Sandin in the
Mr.
building. Oh,
Sandin.
yeah.
What's good with you? What's good with you?
Shout out to B Sandin. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody. Oh, B Nard in the building. Shout out to B Nard. What's going on, B Nard? What it do? What it do?
JB.
I want to welcome everybody tonight. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Also, I want to start off the show by saying get well to our brother, Benny Barrett, man. Y'all already know, man. He's in the hospital, so we want to get Benny Barrett out of the hospital and get him back up on his feet, man. So we love you, brother. And I'll be back out there with you tomorrow, man, to come check on you, man. So, Benny Barrett, we love you. Get well. Shout out to my cousin, Troy Wood of Lakeland, Florida, is in the building, man. Lakeland, Florida, in the building.
What up, Troy?
Larry Frank Jr., man.
We forgot about Mama Dearest, man. What about Mama Dearest?
Where's she at? She in my mother.
She told us, hey, Mama Dearest.
Hey, Mama, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry.
Get him, Mama. Get him, Mama. Your other son showed you some love. Get him.
Larry Frank, go get Mama. I'm sorry. That's right, Larry Frank. You got to check me on that. I'm sorry, Mother. I love you. How you doing, sweetness? What's going on, man? Larry, see, that's why Larry Frank is here, to keep me in check, man. I appreciate you, Larry Frank. Thank you, sir.
All day, every day.
Well, thank you, brother. Yes, sir, man. So, hey, listen, man, I want to say, too, if you guys haven't, I ask that you please come and subscribe to the U-Talk channel. You can go over to the page. There's 3 levels. We have the club, we got the VIP, and we got the box. So please, if you want to become a member, you can go over, man, and sign up. No pressure. We just saying if you like to support the show, feel free to go and do so. Larry Frank, Darren Matthews, what's up, my guy? What's going on? He shot you out,
man. That's my homeboy. That's my homeboy, Daryl. What up, D? What up with you, man? Man,
appreciate you tuning in to the show.
Man.
That's your day one. That's what it is.
That's one of my day ones right there.
What's up, DM? What's going on, man? What's that, B Don? I know, B Don. You know he ain't finna let it ride. But oh man, guess who back in the building too, man? Oh my God, man. I'm finna. Hey, Eddie Lloyd, what's going on, my uncle, man? Miami Gardens in the building. What's going on, Eddie Lloyd?
Uncle E, what's good? What's good, Uncle E?
What it do, man? Hey, we got to get this man here a round of applause, man. We ain't seen our guy. Shout out to B-Mike. What it do? And there is our brother, man. He's in the building. Chris Kane for life. Another subscriber, another member of U-Talk, man. Thank you, Chris Kane. We appreciate everything, man. You know I love you, bro. You already know what it is. Larry Frank, let's get into it tonight, bro. Let's get into it. Larry Frank, everybody's talking about how good players are looking in the spring. I posed the question, you posed the question. And the question that question is, everybody was saying that we were one quarterback away. Taz, Haitian Kane, I see you, baby. What's going on? What's going on? Miami, Florida in the building. Everybody posed the question, and they said last year, they made a statement and said that we were only a quarterback away from maybe winning 10 games or so last year. That can't be true. We know definitely 8. But we also know that we were a better team than what we showed to be last year. Larry Frank Jr., what are your thoughts? Because I still say we are a young team now in the secondary, and I think we need more. And I'm going to start off by saying that is the part where I say we're going to need more is in the secondary. What are your thoughts, Larry Frank? Paco 305!
What up, Paco 305? Last year we were one quarterback away, but this ain't last year. We done had transfers. We've had guys move on to the NFL. We are far from one quarterback away, in my opinion. I'm gonna just give a quick synopsis because I know the phone's about to start chiming in on the offensive line. I mean, we lost 2 NFL players, potential NFL players, in Javion Cohen and Matt Lee. 2 guys on the offensive line that you cannot replace. Yes, we do have Rivers coming back. Yes, we do have Francis Maui Noah coming back. Yes, we do have Inez Cooper coming back. Cooper was hurt. But behind those 3 coming back, you got a lot of, just younger guys that don't have the experience. So, I know everybody's kind of putting a vote of confidence in the Carpenter. Nothing against Carpenter, but Matt Lee set a very high precedent at the center position. And when it comes to the offense, you can say what you want about running back. You can say what you want about wide receiver. That center to quarterback exchange is going to be crucial, Yeah, right.
Cuban Kane, stupid.
Hey, bro, we already know that, huh? But listen, all jokes aside from Cuban Kane, the offensive line, in my opinion, they're not going to be bad. They're not going to be bad like they were 3, 4, 5 years ago, giving up a record number of sacks and, just a lot of pressures and all of that. They're not going to regress that much, but there will be some regression. We will not have the same level of play on the offensive line, in my opinion. So you're missing some pieces there. You're obviously missing some depth there. And then I move on to the running backs. I mean, we lost 2 of the top 3 running backs in the rotation from last year, with Chaney transferring to Louisville and Parrish. I don't know if he's named another school, but either which way, he's transferred out. So your starting running back is presumably going to be Mark Fletcher. And behind Mark Fletcher, you do have a lot of potential and a lot of upside, but you don't have anybody that's proven. You got Trevante Citizen coming off of a knee injury. And as we all know, we've seen it time and time again. That ACL injury coming back is 50-50. You're either going to be Eddie George or Adrian Peterson. It's just kind of, You got to wait and see how that turns out.
Right.
You did have some significant carries by A.J. Allen, but once again, limited carries. You got Chris Johnson. You got Jordan Lyle, who just came in. You got Humphreys, who also is coming in. But these guys are freshmen. You can't ask these guys to really step up and play a big, massive, major role right there. So when you combine a regression from the offensive line with a lot of inexperience at the running back position, to me, that's just not a good equation. I just don't see it. And then let's move on to the wide receivers. Okay. You got X coming back, which I'm glad he didn't transfer, because had he transferred like he almost did, you think we had problems. We really would have had some problems. But you got X back, which I'm okay with. I'm very confident in Xavier Restrepo, but I have problems just believing in Jacoby George. Not from a talent standpoint, but from a maturity and a discipline standpoint. He can make plays, but his maturity, his discipline is very, very questionable. But outside of those 2, who do you got? A bunch of guys that are unproven. I know Trader is tugging at everybody's heels right now in practice. I know, Nia Carr had some spectacular catches. I know Robbie Washington is right there. making moves. My pick would be Isaiah Horton. I think Isaiah Horton is built most to take that spot left by Rashard Smith.
What about Young? That spot with Young, because he's a bigger sized body, and he played on the outside.
He's another. To me, I think he can substitute what Kobe Young was.
Right.
He can be the substitute to what Kobe Young was, but is he making enough headway right now in practice to put himself in position to possibly take that spot? We don't know. That's a wait and see approach that we got in that regard. So the wide receivers, just like the running backs, we got a lot of potential, a lot of upside, but my opinion, my humble opinion, the experience is just not there, for me. And then to round it out on offense, I'm looking at the tight ends. I mean, the tight ends were nothing but honorable mention offensive linemen. They were extra blockers last year. The one tight end that you did go to when you threw the ball was Cam McCormick, so will they even be used in the passing game? We don't know. We don't know. You got Elijah Arroyo, you got Elijah Lofton. Skinner transferred out, so you're down a body there in the tight end room. So at the end of the day, from the offensive side, and what I don't like, everybody is going to put the onus on Cam to come in here and be the guy. But I don't think everybody's looking at these transfers that have left and these holes and these deficiencies that we got on the offensive side of the ball. So, and then on top of that, one other point I want to make. I alluded to it a little bit in the last show. You're asking Cam Ward to come in here and work magic with limited pieces and pieces that are no longer here in 1 year. What's up, Eric Myrick? What's up, brother? You're asking Cam Ward to come in here and do this. I'm going to just go there. I'm going to just take it there and just remind you guys how this thing works with these transfer quarterbacks. Michael Penix. At Indiana, he started, finished at Washington. It took him at least 2 years to get him to that level, okay? Joe Burrow, Ohio State, got to LSU. Took him 2 years. First game against Miami. He did not look like the Joe Burrow that won the Heisman in the national championship when he played Miami, okay? You got Jordan Travis, started at Louisville. Took him 5 years. 5 years at Florida State to get to the level he got to that culminated last year in that 13-0 season before he broke his ankle. Jaden Daniels, Arizona State. Took him 2 years to get to where he got at LSU to win the Heisman. Bo Nix at Auburn. Took him 2 years to kind of reverse the role and reverse how he played, coming from Auburn. It took time. And how about this one? A lot of people forget. Hendon Hooker. People forget he played at Virginia Tech. He had 2 great years at Tennessee.
Right.
So my thing is this. 2 quarterbacks come to mind that hit lightning in a bottle in 1 year. 2 quarterbacks. Do you know? Can you take a guess on who those 2 quarterbacks are?
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton, 1 season at Auburn. Remember, he started at Florida.
Came from Florida, right?
Okay. Russell Wilson, who was a grad transfer.
At NC
State.
Yeah.
And went to Wisconsin and had that great year. So you're asking Cam Ward to essentially come in and do the same type and have the same type of results. But look at what that Auburn team had. Look at what that Wisconsin team had. They were a lot more complete and a lot more whole, in my opinion, than where Miami is, especially on the offensive side. Yep. So, in hindsight, just to kind of get this thing cranked off and get this thing started before we open up the phone lines and let the callers call in, me personally, and I'm not hating on Cam Ward, but I just think the task is too tall even for him. Even though he's rated the top quarterback in the transfer portal, he's got to overcome too much. And the fact that Mario historically has not been great at quarterback development. No, I do not want to hear nothing about Justin Herbert. He walked into that situation with Justin Herbert. Mario has not developed a quarterback since any time. And he has not found an OC or a quarterback coach that has developed a quarterback under his tutelage. So they could say 10 wins. My ceiling is 9. Go ahead.
Yeah, mine's still 10. And like I said, I was waiting on you to go there about the Mario, because I'm like, you said that we were young at certain positions and unproven. And I'm like, has the coaches grown up? Will we still see the same blunders that we seen last year? We're like, how good have the coaches got? Has Mario learned this lesson to actually let the coaches coach and kind of step out of the way? I guess this is going into his third year. We'll see. But I tell you, I was watching a show last week that had a reputable guest on their show. And there was a great question that was asked, and that was, how are the guys like just buying into what Mario is giving them? And you know, the guests answered the question. I mean, great. He was answering the question great before he got to a certain point and got cut off completely. And I'm like, wow, you know, and the guest was about to be right. He was simply about to say the same thing that we were about to say, what we were saying as far as coaching. The team can be a good team this year, but will Mario get out of the way and let the coaches coach? But like I say, man, you know, you got a lot of narratives out here, man. Like, they want to put it on everything but the head man. And I think that's the big key. Will the head man get out of the way, and will the head man let the coaches do their job this year? And we're going to see. What's up, Mr. Thomas?
Well,
Mr. Thompson, what's going on?
What's up, Mr. Thompson? How you doing? Well, in response to that show, whatever show that was you was watching.
There you go. Look at what Mr. Thompson said. Exactly, Mr. Thompson.
Have the coaches going up. Absolutely.
We don't put no onus on this guy. We try to hide it. We got to call the Larry Frank. Go ahead. I'm going to hold the line.
Yeah. Real quick, and I'm going to turn it over.
Hold the line, Mr. Magic.
I'm about to say, I got a feeling I knew who that was. But in response to that show you was watching, and I mean, like I say, I don't watch too many of the content creators no more, because I just can't take the repetitive, you know, just lies that are being told. I just can't take just the intentional, repetitive, you know, direction of just avoiding facts. You know, the thing with us and with these other shows is these other shows are out here preaching hypotheticals and hoping and praying they're right off of maybes, whereas we're giving you close realities that are proven by what's already happened. See, we can back up our theories and our thoughts because we're giving you what we think off of what's already been seen and what's already been done, hence taking a knee last year, which was previously done at Oregon, and non-developmental quarterbacks. But that's another topic. I ain't gonna hold it. Mr. Magic, talk to us, my brother. How you doing?
Mr. Magic in the building, y'all. Y'all know we got to bring it down, man. Mr. 305 him fail. Mr. 305 him fail. Mr. Magic,
what's happening, my brother? What's up?
What's up,
Bust
with
a
it? What's
move,
going on?
goddammit.
Bust a move.
Hey, listen, man. I just wanted to tell you and Larry, y'all preach it. Goddammit. I'm gonna add on something to what Larry said. Center, quarterback, string. They're already talking about Cam got small hands. Talking about, you understand?
You break it up, Mr.
Hold
Magic.
on,
Say
Mr.
it
Magic.
again.
Start it again. Try it again. You're going in and out.
All right. What about right now? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, Cam got small hands. Quarterback center exchange, bruh. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We talking about fumbles already, you know, and people fail to realize, bruh, we ain't got nothing but some red shirt sophomores and freshmen, bruh. We young. How they talking about 10 games? My ceiling is 8, maybe 8.5. Because I gotta count those other games that Mario might not count. Mario might not coach right. Y'all asked, has he grown up? I doubt it.
He better.
I doubt it, goddammit. Because listen, bro, he could recruit his ass off, and they got money down there. But goddammit, you better learn how to coach, and you better know how to do it soon. Because your ass they're going to put foot to ass, boy, this year. They putting foot to ass.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, for what he ain't getting out the way, bro. Answer your question. He ain't getting out the way. So, y'all boys, I hope y'all family good, man. And I'm going to sit back and watch damn internet man acting a damn fool.
All right.
Appreciate you, Mr.
So
Man.
I'll holler at y'all later, man.
All right. Love you,
I'll
Mr.
let
Magic.
you. Much love, brother.
Love you too, man.
All right, brother.
It's you talk, baby.
And that's the big question.
Yeah.
That's the big question. And that's what that person was saying, was about to say. And it's almost like they pull the like the DJ's taking the needle and just scratching off the record. Cut it.
I used
before
to do
he
it.
even said. Oh, I don't want to get into that. You don't want to get into it. Why not? That's the big question.
I'll tell you why.
That's the big question.
I'll
That's
tell
the
you
point.
why. I'll tell you why you don't want to get into it, because your little access to the university and the little notoriety you're getting from the university might be threatened, because at the end of the day, you got to put lips to butt cheeks and all of that to keep your doggone affiliation going on over there with the university. See, I'm going to take a page out of your book and take words out of your mouth. We ain't got no sponsors over here. We can say what we want and feel how we want. We don't care.
Damn
you
right.
Like it, cool.
Damn
if you
right.
don't like it, oh well.
We
If
will
you
grow
good, we gonna call it.
organically over
If you
here.
bad, we gonna call it. Yes, sir.
We will grow organically over here, but we ain't kissing no ass over here, y'all. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
We ain't no politicians.
The lines are open. Y'all come on. It's your show. It's the people show. It's you talk, man.
Cannon,
what's going on, man? What's up with my dog, Cannon, man? What's up with Cannon, man? Shout out to all
And I
the
want
You
to
Talk
answer
family, man.
a
This
question.
your show. Call in. I'm going to put the number up. If you
Put it
want to
up.
chime in, man, call up. Talk to us, man. Tell us what you think. We want to know, man, what else we need. Do we need anything else? Mm-hmm.
While we waiting on another phone call, I want to answer my boy Daryl Matthews. Me and Daryl go way back, always talking, college football. Kyle, I ain't leaving your homie alone. I'll get to you in a second. But I want to answer my boy Daryl question. He said the defense, what about the side of the ball? How we looking? I'll tell you this much. Last year, our offensive line set standards, won national awards, and I feel that our defensive line is going to do the same. We added a lot of defensive linemen via the portal. We beefed up. We got better. We got Ruben Bain coming back leading the charge. The front of the trenches, rather, is going to be nice. I'm really liking that. And also the linebackers, they made some additions there. And plus we got Kiki Maui Noah, the big brother. He's coming back for a second year. Wesley Basaint will be up in there. You got Popo Aguirre. The front seven is going to be decent. I think the front seven is going to be solid. The problem that I got is going to be the secondary because, hey, just like on the offensive line, we lost two guys to the NFL. We lost James Williams and we lost Cam Kinchins, our two safeties. They really were the heart and soul of that defense, So we lost them. We got to replace them. We got Darryl Porter coming back at the cornerback spot, but it's a lot of spots up for grabs back there. So just to kind of answer your question, Daryl, I think the defense is going to be okay. I think they're going to be susceptible to giving up big pass plays at times. They've already been doing that even with the guys we had here before. Mm-hmm. I don't see that really changing. So my only hope is that the front seven can put enough pressure on the quarterback and really rattle those throws and really interrupt the chemistry before the opposing quarterback can lock in on his receivers.
Yeah, because the front seven is good. Like you said, the linebackers, they're definitely good. Hopefully Wesley Basaint will take that next step forward. You say, you still got Popo. You got Martavius. What his name is? Bryant back there. Malik Bryant. You got Marcellus Pulliam. They got a good set of linebackers. And like you said, we did a lot in recruiting on the with the defensive tackles. So I think that we should be pretty good on the front front seven.
We got a lizard in the house. We got a lizard. You got it, Daryl. We got a lizard in the house. Right under that comment. Behind enemy lines, go Gators. We got a lizard in the house.
Florida Trucker. We glad you in the building. We gonna show love over here, though, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, brother. Welcome. But we ready for you. Game one. We gonna be down there in Gainesville too. We gonna be in Gainesville. Hope to see you down there, man.
I got news for you. I got my insurance with Progressive. I don't got Geico because I don't like lizards. But welcome anyway.
King of Battle. What's going on, King?
What's up, King of Battle? How you doing?
It's been a minute, man. Phone lines open. Yeah, it's open, B. Sand, and I got the number up. You guys go ahead and call in. 404-981-3997, man. Talk to us, man. Are we still, since we got our quarterback, do we need anything else? Do we need anything else besides the quarterback position? We say we do. We want to hear your take. What's the say, Florida Trucker? Y'all offense gotta be on. Not convinced y'all defense will improve. Hey, we gonna have to see.
Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Hey.
But if I was you, I wouldn't talk too much because y'all got your own problems down there in the swamp.
We got a caller. It's you talk. Caller, state your name and where you calling from.
What's good, D? What's good, Larry Frank Brian?
That's Brian B. Sandin in the building, man. What's going on, B. Sandin? Talk up a little louder, B. We can't hear you, bro.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
But yeah, I just want to comment on the team in general. I know we're gonna be a little young this year, but I'm a little confident in this team. Return to OC, everybody's a year older. Not so many growing pains anymore. So I think we'll be doing tough games. Florida State, Louisville definitely gonna give us a run for our money. And then of course we have given Florida what. But I think it's gonna be a good year for us. I'm looking at potentially 8-9 wins. Hopefully we get to 10 during the regular season. This should be a good year for us, man. Bang coming back, Mesidor. If he can stay healthy, it'll be big for us. I think Popo might be starting this year. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know, man. I think we should be good this year, bro.
You want to put a number on it, B. Sandin?
If I had to put a number, I'd say regular season, I'm going to go 9.
Okay.
9 of the bowl game win. You got to get a bowl game this year.
What games concern you on the schedule? What do you think that the games that we may stumble in this year?
I'm not going to lie. I think Cal might be a little bit of a trap game. Cal or like a Ball State, coming off of I think Ball State is like Georgia McGask. Maybe even a USF, we come in thinking we all big and bad. We go in there all lackadaisical, and then next thing you know, we in a dogfight, middle of third quarter going into the fourth. So potentially, but definitely, Florida State and Florida, those are like 2 must wins. If you were to split any of them, I would say if I would lose to Florida State than Florida.
Okay.
Just because they're ACC champions, but other than that, man, I really do think this is a year we can finally get back to 9-10 wins, and I think come recruiting time again, we should have another top 5 class, and you're just gonna start building up from there, man.
Okay. Let me ask you one more question. In what position group do you feel the most confidence in?
I'm going to go D-line. D-line looks the strongest this year. You got Bang, you got Mesidor, you got that tackle from, I want to say, NC State. So we're looking good over there, man. D-line, front 7, everybody got a year under their belt. Kind of hit some guys on the depth chart to kind of just develop and get used to the system and what. But I think we're going to really turn some heads this year, man.
Okay. You got something for B. Sandin and Larry Frank?
Not really a question, but I want to give him props on a very important thing that he just said earlier when he first called is you're talking about the injury factor, and that's another thing that people got to remember. Injuries are a part of this game, and we just got to be careful. Don't think that you got so many pieces locked in and don't think that injury bug ain't gonna hit. That injury bug seems to hit key guys at key positions every single year. So I just want to give him props on highlighting, being able to avoid the injuries, because he is very much right on that.
That's what's up. B. Sandin, man, like always, man, we appreciate you calling into the show, man, and being down from day one, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, fellas. I'm gonna keep watching the show.
Most definitely, man. You have a good Easter weekend and be safe, all right?
All right, brothers. Y'all be safe, okay?
All right. You take care, bro.
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Back at you.
All right.
Later. That's our brother.
It's you talk, baby.
D Sandy, man, in the building, man. I thought he made some great points.
He did. He did.
Lines open, y'all. Telephone number 404-981-3997. Kyle, I think you was trying to call at the same time. I'm going to hold the line for you.
Yeah, please hold him because I know he want me. I know he want me talking about leave his homie alone. Come on, Kyle.
He called me last week. I talked to Kyle on I think that was what day me and Kyle talked on Saturday. And I talked to him and Onk. Onk. Oh yeah, Onk told me to tell y'all something too, man. I gotta tell y'all what Onk say. Onk say, don't think because y'all ain't heard from him, man, to call in on the show that he ain't in the chat. He say he just want to save all of the lies that he be telling. He like to tell them privately instead of publicly right now because he don't want to be wrong. So he say he'll be back pretty soon, but he wanted me to let everybody know in the Utah family that he will be back soon, and he's still waiting on his activator to come so he can redo his hair.
Hey, look, I'm waiting on Unc. Hey, I don't want Unc just to call. I want Unc to come on here live. I want Unc to show out live. I want him with the activator. I want him with the doggone Hawaii 5-0 shirt, with the doggone the leather sandals and all that the old pops be wearing at the barbecue and all of that stuff. I'm trying to have that. I want to have with some gold chains. Had a shirt open with the gold chains, with the little beady knots on his chest, repping for the old school. You know how Unc get down.
Hey,
you know.
I called you last week. Hey, you know I'm talking about it last week, boy. He called me everything but a child of God, boy. When he called me.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Miss Angel? What's going on? How you doing tonight?
How you doing, Miss Angel? What's happening?
Hey, we got look at that Florida in the building, man.
He about to let me have Look at that.
Look at that Florida, man. Hey, God,
What's up? Hey, man, I've been missing you guys. I'm gonna blame Coach Hayes and Street of them show that comes on at 7. They be going past 8 because I was watching it because they were talking about some real. They had a good topic tonight, and I looked down at the phone. I said, "Oh shoot, my boy's on. Let me go ahead and switch off real quick and come back to them later on."
Appreciate you,
dog.
dog.
I'm about to miss these dudes again.
And them my dogs too, man. Shout out to Hayes and shout out to Streeter, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to my boy X, man. X, what the hell it do, man? What's going on, X?
What up, X?
Go ahead, man.
What up, Hayes? What up, Streeter? What's up, y'all?
Hey, but Larry Frank, you gonna leave my homeboy alone, dog?
No, I'm not.
Leave my homeboy alone. We already know he can't coach. He just recruits.
Go ahead on, brother. Go ahead on, brother. Go ahead on, defend the plumber. Go ahead on, defend the plumber. I'm listening.
Hey, hold on real quick, Kyle. Hold on. Let me give Darren Ray for the shout out for becoming a member too, man. Him and Mr. King about it, man. I want to thank both of y'all for becoming for getting your memberships, man, with U-Talk. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, man. Go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Talk to me, Kyle. Let me have it.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem, Frank. He's not a good coach, so I'm right there with you on that. I mean, I love that Mario is here just the reason why I want him here. He got to find a way to get some. He got to get some coaches in. I know he can't coach it up. He got to find the right. He need to get a coach that'll come in and tell him, "Hey, dude, sit your ass back and let me run the fucking show. If I'm getting paid, let me work for my keeps right now."
He ain't gonna do it.
He need to get a coach like Saban and Kiffin had bumped heads that 1 year. He's like, wait a minute, dude. I'm running this offense. I'm gonna get us to the championship. Let me get us there. When them two had that big fight on the sideline, to the point where they weren't even speaking during the game sometimes.
But hold on, Kyle. I'm gonna give it back to you. Hold up, pause. I wanna address what you just said. We have been told via multiple sources. I know people think we don't have sources, but believe me, we got them. Multiple sources. That it's kind of hard to get a coach down there that's going to do what you're saying because Mario got a little bit of an ego problem. Mario ain't trying to hear what nobody got to say.
Right. And you may be right. You may be right. You may be right. And this goes back to some of these conversations we had before about that culture down there. If you follow what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That coaching down in that environment. Maybe some of the reason why that damn game ain't being played down there. With too many of us trying to be in the building in one spot. But anyways, that's a whole other topic we could talk about. Oh, we go all night long with that, but that ain't this ain't what that's all about. It's about football right now. But the thing is, I think the team gonna be decent. Like everybody else with all the other callers, you guys been covering already. The O-line, D-line should be sort of solid due to the fact that it shouldn't be too hard to really coach up when you got some good, solid talent in there. You know what I mean? So can't mess up too much. And Gidgey going to the defense. Gidgey's scheme is good enough to complement the players that he have on the team. Now, that secondary suspect, we ain't got shit back there. Everybody keep getting Darryl Porter. We got one. He ain't no lockdown cornerback. Every team we played against, their quarterbacks did what the hell they want to do against us. So if he's a lockdown cornerback so much, why we don't never put him on a number one receiver? It ain't like he a 6'3", 6'2" dude. Why we ain't moving to the slot? He can't play slot. Every team we played against had the slot receiver killers. Why we couldn't move him to the slot? He's about the same height. Yeah. He's about the same speed of the dude, supposedly. So he's suspect to me too. That's just my take. He's suspect to me.
That's a good take.
I mean, all the other heritage dudes, they went to what? They went to what? Florida State, Miami, Alabama, Georgia. He the only one run up to the West Virginia. So he's not part of that superstar tantrum. Most of them heritage guys, they only play 3 years of college. They out of there. They gone. His teammates have been in the NFL for a couple of years now. So I don't want. I'll be hearing people talk. Well, we got deep. No, he just one of the guys. He ain't no superstar back there. Was he all ACC? He didn't get no honors, did he?
Preach.
So we can't crown him as a lockdown either. He's not a lockdown. What receiver he stopped last year? If Florida State receivers knew how to damn catch, if they had a bona fide quarterback, they would have killed us back there in the secondary.
Yep.
They receivers couldn't catch. Everything Florida, I think, even Texas A&M. Now, the good thing help us, we got a goddamn defensive line. Bang just didn't have no help. Hopefully the guys we brought in and some of the guys we already have, hopefully they pick it up because I know everybody ride that coattail on Mesidor, but hell, he was just good because Miami ain't have shit the first year. Now he's just one of the guys, man.
I don't know, Kyle. Mesidor was nice though, Kyle. Come on, you gotta get Mesidor. Mesidor was nice.
I like where he's going.
King, man. You saying that
that's with him though.
You said you like what's that last friend?
I like where Kyle is. Where Kyle is going with that. I never thought about it like that. That is a good point. Now that is somewhat of a good point. I'm not saying that it's 100%, but it's something to watch.
As far as what though? Hold on, Kyle. As far as
it's something to watch from the regard of when he had guys around him and stuff like that. Well, he didn't have nobody around him. Rather, previously, nobody he was able to shine. Now that you got some talent around you. What's your mindset going to be? What's your approach going to be? Are you going to play at the same high tempo or are you going to scale it back and dumb it back and get comfortable? That's actually a good point that Kyle is making. I never thought about it, but he got a point with that.
I don't think he's going to dumb it down. I mean, he coming off an injury. He got something to prove. And what Mesidor is a senior? Isn't he a senior this year? I mean, he got something to play.
Yeah. This should be his last year.
Yeah, this is it.
Go ahead, Kyle.
This should be his last year. Now that he comes along now, and I hope that he's not injured. Hope he's fully recovered. Now he has Bain on the same line with him. They can't be on. I don't think they can be on the field at the same time, but I don't think they're gonna play them on the field at the same time, like on the edges like that, because they almost the same type of player.
Let me ask you this. Okay, out of those two guys that we got coming in as freshmen, who is that? Lightfoot and is it Scott? I think Scott is a 5-star, right?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Just like I said about Bain last year. That dude, Justin Scott.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I went to the Canes invitation. I forgot. I can't think what the hell now. Well, I went down there with all the players down there, and they had him in there doing a personal workout. He was committed to Ohio State at the time,
right?
But they had him on there a personal workout, and I was walking around. I said, "Damn, who the fuck that dude?" I said, "Damn." So I looked around and seen the coaching staff. I said, "Okay, you got JT over there, and you got the defensive line coach, because the previous day the defensive linemen went through their little camp. Today was just a skills guys camp. So they had him on the side. So I said, damn, they can't be training on NFL dude over there. Damn, he's getting ready for the league. Dude, that dude is a beast.
So do you see Scott coming in doing the same thing that Bain did last year?
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
Is he already on campus? Because I don't think he's there yet, right?
No, he ain't there yet. That's the only thing. But guess what? A defensive lineman, as long as he lifting weights right now, he can pick up. He can catch on eventually. As long as he got his strength right. I don't know what his strength looks like because I ain't seen him in the weight room. But as far as running and agility and all that, he got all that. That dude run just as fast as tight end.
He's somebody I think.
I guarantee he runs. He's like a 4.7. That dude like 300 pounds. I seen him run with my eyes, not no video. I seen him run. I said, God damn, that motherfucker fast as shit. Who the fuck is that?
Let me say
and
this.
I'm looking.
Real quick. Let me say this. He's somebody that I think will come in, but I don't necessarily think they're going to throw him and give him a lot of reps off the bat. I think he's somebody that's going to kind of have to work his way up. But once he gets his opportunity and gets in there, I think he's going to do something similar to what you saw Mark Fletcher do last year. A lot of upside, get him in the game, and then when he gets his opportunity, boom, he's going to take it and run with it.
Right.
So let me ask you this, Frank.
At least with Bain, he was an early enrollee, so that's why he was able to jump
had
off
the
with a little
advantage.
fast.
Yeah.
Right.
Who do you see picking up the slack for Leonard Taylor out of those guys that's coming in? Who you think can fill that slack in the middle? You say any of them? You didn't like Leonard Taylor though, man. You didn't like Leonard Taylor, Kyle. Stop it.
I like him at first.
I'll be honest with you. Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead.
What's up, Frank?
No, go ahead. Finish your point.
No, I'm saying I liked him at first. He was on the hype down here. I got people down there that talk big about him. Him and Mark Polk, they talk real big about him. I ain't gonna bring Mark Polk up no more. But all of them talk big about those guys. And I seen him play 2 games, and he pretty much dominated. They probably had his mama sitting on the sideline when he played. Maybe they played different or something. I don't know. But yeah, he disappointed me. After the first couple of games, he pretty much. I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna play it to his potential. I ain't gonna call him no bust, I ain't gonna dog the kid out. I said he ain't gonna play it to his potential because I seen it from day one. And then he's in the draft, getting ready for the draft, and he's still the same pony he was in his freshman year. He's the same guy.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think any of them players can pick up the slack where he played off from because he don't take plays off, he take games off.
Okay. So out of the position group, I'm gonna ask you just like I've asked the last 2 callers. Which position group do you feel the most confidence in?
I would say defensive line because we too stack heavy on there, and Bain. Granted, like you say, he don't bust a shoelace. Like Coach Shea said, shoelace. Don't say I'm bust a shoelace. Bain is too dominant down there. Bain is too dominant. Plus, he done got a little stronger. He should be a little bit more smarter and play with a lot more confidence than he had last year. Now he's towards the end of the season, he wasn't thinking. Clemson game, he wasn't thinking no more. He was getting at it. Mm-hmm. Now you bring Messidor in there. Now you got some other horses back. More beef in the middle. Because I'm sure Clark and the other guys ain't gonna play too vanilla like they got something to prove getting down there to play. Not like Leonard Taylor, he figured he already had it, so he was just out there. These guys got something to prove. Those guys that got playing NC State, this is money. This is last year. I think he's gonna go all the way out. He ain't just coming just to be on a different team. Because NC State, didn't they beat us last year?
They did.
Yeah,
they did. No offense.
Why should he leave NC State and come to us and they beat us?
Probably because
You know what I mean? It's not like
the defense was so good last year against NC State. The problem in that game was Mario couldn't draw your boy, your partner, couldn't get the offense together. Your homeboy, your partner, your ace.
You know I'm at the pub, bro. Man, Mario, he ain't drinking. He has on his Cuban coffee before the game.
Well, what he had? Red Dog? Because that's how he was coaching last year in that game.
I think the D line the D line should be the strongest piece. But like you say, Frank, about the linebackers, if Clark played that defensive line like he did at NC State, Massador, one of them, I mean not Massador, but that Kiko, one of them linebackers should be up at least first team ACC because that dude freed up that linebacker that's going to go first round. He freed that up for him the whole season.
Yeah.
That linebacker NC State had, that middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Actually, he scored a touchdown against us, didn't he? He had the pick. He took an interception on touchdown against Miami.
I can't remember which one it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was that superstar linebacker they had. But that dude played right in front of him.
You got to look at it like this. I agree with you. Clark is going to come from NC State. I think he's got a point to prove. Marley Cook is coming in, another transfer. He's got a point to prove. Nigel Lee Kelly, I think he's got another year under his belt. He's got a point to prove. And he was hurt last year, but he's back. Joshua Horton, he's another one. That's why I say
we got offers yet. Hold up. Let's not lose track. Get back on
the D line. What's that? The D line?
Yeah, so the D line is my strong point.
I'm with you on that too. That's what I feel. I feel the D line is going to do what the offensive line did last year. This year, the D line is going to get national awards and everything. This is going to be their version of what we saw last year with the offensive line, led by Ruben Bain.
Right. Now, what the other question was, Devin?
If you're going to the offensive side of the ball, which wide receiver is going to be able to replace the production of Kobe Young on what we losing from Young going to transferring to Georgia? You talked about that last week.
I think it'll be a collective effort. Of course, X gonna get majority of yards. Get the majority of the passes because being in the slot.
We know what X gonna do though. On the outside of X and Jacoby George,
who's gonna be
who's gonna be the next guy? Yes. Actually, Frank, what'd you say that third guy?
The third guy.
Yeah.
It could be Ray Ray. It could be Ray Ray. I mean, everybody, I know we got the freshman in there. He's doing pretty good, but this ain't one-on-ones right now. Everybody's playing one-on-ones. I want to see how he looks when the boys for the 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds start putting their hands on him a little more. I want to see how he reacts from that before I bring him in the mix. Because it's easy in the spring right now where they ain't really they ain't too physical. I guess they probably figured this weekend, but we'll see next week. But once one of them DBs start putting their hands on him, start holding his ass a little bit, like, hey, and then be like, damn, this ain't high school. These guys actually gonna lean on me with some force. These guys been lifting weights on the college program for a couple of years now. So I ain't gonna throw Trader in there yet.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes down to that third receiver, I think these balls can get spread around. I really think the tight end gonna be more of a factor too. It might be the tight end, I'll take it back. It's gonna be the tight end that's gonna be the factor. It's gonna be the third receiver.
What? How they gonna do that? How they gonna do that?
So all of a sudden we just gonna start magically just throwing to the tight end again. We gonna implement them back into the offense again.
Oh man, you believe in Grady Wilson? He got another year eligibility. The boy been playing college football since the Noah One team won the national championship.
What you call that man?
Grady Wilson. Good googly goo.
Hey, I was still in the damn military when that dude first came to college.
No. My children, dog. My children was babies, dog. My baby done had a baby since this dude been playing ball, dog. This is just cold blooded, man. This cold blooded.
He called him man, Granny Wilson, people.
Hey, Granny Wilson.
Frank.
Yes, sir.
Frank, my son was in 10th grade. Hell, he done graduated college. He's been working in his field for 3 years now.
Dog.
Damn.
Dude. AOL.
I hope they don't put him ass in the game.
They will. He gonna be in the game, bro. Let me tell you something. AOL chat and MySpace was hot when this boy was still getting first team reps when he first got on campus. Shoot.
Boy, they call him man Grady Wilson, boy.
Grady Wilson. I'm gonna call that. That's what he is. Oh, good googly goop. Every time he make a catch, when he catch the ball, good googly goop, because you know he would drop that.
Kyle said the tight ends are gonna be implemented back in the offense this year. I like that, Kyle.
They should, but his partner ain't gonna do it. I don't believe it. Because his partner wants
Derek
to
off
run
a partner too. Yeah. Derek off a partner too.
He should know the tight end. The tight end is a lineman's best friend. That's why I say he might get him back in the mix. The tight end is a lineman's best friend.
But Kyle, the caliber of linemen that we getting right now, they like Drake. They don't need no new friends. The tight end need to be the quarterback new friend and need to help some of them receivers out there in the slot, but they don't want to do that.
Right. You know what? That's what we need to see this summer. When we see that this summertime, they're like, you know what? Cam Ward took the linemen out for dinner the first couple of weeks he was there, or the receivers. Then we're gonna get the breaking news: Cam Ward and the tight ends are hanging out more often now. When you hear that, then you might think different, right?
And look, let me tell you something, Kyle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping you're right, because when Miami utilizes the tight ends, especially the athletic tight ends that we got that are hybrid receivers, you know what that does? That makes the opportunities for the wide receivers better, because guess what? They got to account for that tight end. So that gives you those better one-on-one matchups. They ain't going to really play that much zone. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm sorry, much man, because they got to play zone or whatever, because they got to account for the tight ends, and all of that. So at the end of the day, if you use the tight end, that makes it better for the receiver. But at the same time, if they're crazy enough to try to concentrate on the receivers and you utilize the tight end, guess what? That gives you another weapon. But your partner don't want to do that. Your homeboy.
Right.
You know I'm at the pump, bro.
Yeah. That man keep going back. That man keep going back to Cam McCormick, like Grady Wilson when he was getting all them Social Security checks. Man, the man gonna have about 4 of them.
He's stupid. Kyle, put a number on it before I get you out of here. Put a number on it, Kyle. Put a number on it.
How many, Kyle? How many they winning?
Put a number on it.
Man, all depends on my numbers. My numbers probably change. My numbers gonna change after that first game, because I'm gonna really evaluate that first game. I'm gonna really evaluate it, because I have a better evaluation when the players get on the field, because I don't know how it's gonna look right now. I don't know who's transferring. I don't know who's staying, and I don't know who done got better, because I can't count the spring ball, because we already know that's all watch the fuck up. Plus, we ain't gonna be able to see it anyway, so can't really determine that.
Right.
So,
okay.
So the thing is, I say we won't go. We're not gonna win more than 9 games.
Oh, give me the 3 that scare you. Give me the 3 that scare you.
3 that scare me?
Yeah.
Florida State. Let me go back to the schedule. It's always Florida State. Florida State. I don't know what it is. Them damn Seminoles. Gators scared only because of the first game of the season.
Okay.
That's stupid. First game of the season is open to everybody. I mean, go back 2 years ago when Colorado played against goddamn TCU. When TCU went to the championship game that year, the only hard game was against Colorado that whole year. Besides when they got beaten championship.
Yep.
I mean the playoff. And Colorado didn't win 1 or 2 games that whole season.
4.
So that first game is suspect. The first game is suspect. You never know. Especially going back, I think, it's 87 or 88 when Miami played against Florida State the first game of the season. Florida State #1 in the nation. Miami wasn't ranked, and Miami I think we beat them 47-0 that year. One of them years during that year in the late 80s. So the first game is always suspect to the team. But I think they'll win more than 9 games. But I would say Florida State, and let me go to the schedule. Damn.
It's a lot of them starting.
I want to try to find.
That's a good one too, Mr. Thompson.
One. Yep.
I was gonna say Cal. The one that they got to travel up to Cal.
I got 5. I'm scared of. I got 5. I'm scared of.
Talk to me, Frank. While Cal looking up here.
I don't think Cal really scares because the thing is, Cal is not going to be used to the overall speed. What we going to present to them?
What about the long trip going out there?
That's what I was about to say. Miami ain't used to them 2,000-mile flights and three time change. No, I ain't gonna say all that.
They used to turning up now. You know, as long as it ain't cold out there, motherfucker, they might be all right. As long as it ain't cold. As long as the weather, they be all right.
What's your last game?
I'm trying to find a damn schedule. I can't even find a schedule right now.
Kyle, you got to be ready, man. You're supposed to be ready, man. You look at Dale, Florida. You're supposed to stay ready.
He just like his partner. He just like his partner Mario, man. He doing just like his partner.
Can't get right. Huh? Can't get right. Huh?
You're right. He can't. That's Mario.
Ball State, Florida.
I got.
Go with Duke.
Yep. Y'all hitting it. Y'all hitting it.
That's a good one.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Manny Diaz, he just like us Miami fans. He probably say, I don't give a damn. We lose every game of the season. I want to get some college jokers back in my hometown.
Say it. Say it.
He probably saying the same thing.
Yes, sir.
He's saying the same thing. And Manny can put a deep. As long as Manny got the players, he can put a defense together now. I give him that. Now, when he got to coach him up, that's something different. If he got the players, he'll put a defense on your ass now.
I think with what we got and the holes that we got on offense, I think that plays right into Manny's hands. And you got to look at the time when we play him. Where are we going to be at injury-wise on the offense?
That's true.
We got to have our line got to be straight.
They do. But once
again, line got to be ready for Manny Diaz.
Once again,
Diaz, like the blitz.
Yes.
Yeah, he don't sit back. He blitzing.
So let's be hypothetical real quick. Nels Cooper, he's had some injury issues here and there. What happens if he's not in that game?
I think the line.
Mm-hmm.
I think the line will be okay. I ain't saying we're gonna win. I ain't saying we're gonna win no awards. But I think Mario's track record when it comes to his O-line, especially when he get the players he want in there, and that's been everywhere he went. So he always said all the time, but I give him his credit on that.
That's fair. I could agree with that.
The line probably won't be dominant. I think the second team guys is going to be a little drop off from the starters, but it ain't gonna be too much that it looks too damn obvious.
Well,
ain't gonna look too obvious. I don't think it'll look too obvious, especially if you don't put his damn cousin in there. What his cousin gonna think?
Well, I was just about to say before
he gonna sneak him in though.
Before we let you ride, Kyle, that's what I was about to say. You better doggone well hope you don't put hope your little extra nephew don't get up in there, because if your extra nephew get up in there.
Don't put the cousin. As long as you don't put his cousin in, we all right.
He gonna sneak it down.
Put your extra nephew up in there. It's a problem.
Like a high schooler, man. But anyway, hey, it was good. It was good hearing you guys. I'm gonna continue to listen out before y'all fall off, before y'all jump off. Hopefully, a couple of the guys call in, man. But hey, I love you guys, and y'all take care. And I'll see you guys on the rebound.
All right, love you, man. You be safe and happy Easter to you, brother.
Happy Easter, Kyle. Much
love.
All right,
thank you too.
All right, Kyle. I'll talk to you, man.
All right. It's you talk, baby.
Kyle a fool, boy. I talked to Kyle for about an hour. last Saturday. We was about a little bit over an hour on the phone, man. Kyle Wild, boy.
Kyle, let me tell you something. Kyle's conversations are great. And that's my boy, and I got much love for Kyle. But boy, Kyle loved to call a brother late at night. Boy, I remember that one guy. I think that was the Georgia Tech game, boy. When Kyle called me right after it was about 11 o'clock over here, and Kyle called me up, and Kyle asked me, he said, "Frank, I went to the bathroom. When I went to the bathroom, we was winning. How in the world is Georgia Tech celebrating? What happened?"
Hold the line, caller. Hold the line. Hey, shout out to Eric Byron. You stupid. Shout out to Eric Byron, man, for the $20 don't know, man, to be a member of You Talk, man. I appreciate you, man. But the man we got coming to the stage right now, y'all, is a guy, man. He's finally back, Larry Frank, man. We ain't heard from him in a minute. I didn't know I didn't have a phone number. We got to get his phone number before we hang up, Frank. But it's the man, the myth, the legend. B Mike is in the building, Larry Frank Jr. B Mike is in the building, Larry Frank Jr. B Mike.
Come on, man. B Mac.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's up, B-Mac?
You, B-Mac, what's happening? What's happening over there?
Hey, you know how it is, E. I mean, L. Man, you know, it takes you a while to get back to the norm after that Mardi Gras, man. Especially down here in Mobile, man. It takes you a minute, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Because you put so much into them 2 weeks, boy. It's like an alarm clock. I mean, you leave from down there, you come home, you go to sleep. You sleep for about 4 or 5 hours, and man, you back downtown, setting up the party, do the same thing you've been doing for the last 2 days. And it got me this year, dog, because you know I'm in the organization. I ride the float.
Yeah.
And I changed jobs, so I'm working, you know, I'm working my hours through, I'm working in the day now, but it hit me this year, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I'm sitting up here now, man. I'm tired. I miss y'all show the first 2 nights, man. I was so mad last Friday. Man, I was like, damn, man. I told my wife, I said, man, my boss was on. She was like, what? I said, yeah. And I said, man, how the hell I missed that show? Because I know I got to sit on my phone, man. But I'm really, dog. I'm talking about I'm really, man, just really catching up with myself, man. Because like I said, you know, you being down there in Louisiana, you know how it is. Because I think they just did, I think they just did St. Patrick's Day thing down there. Yeah, they just had a big festival
you know what, B Mac? I'm glad you brought that up, man. I gotta say it, bro. I don't know if it's because of power. I ain't never seen so many black people celebrating St. Patrick's, bro. Like all that green and all that stuff, bro. I was just like, never in my day have I ever seen so many brothers and sisters getting hyped for leprechauns and St. Patrick and all that. But they went hard down here for that.
Man, hey, man, let me tell you. I know for a fact, man, we got like, I got some people, man, that I associate with. Man, these jokers had like 3 and 4 buses leaving Mobile to go down there, man, for that. And I'm like, man, y'all can have it, bro. When I got off that float that Tuesday,
yeah,
I'm like, dude, I'm done. I don't even want to see it no more. I don't want to see a moon pie. I don't want to hear no music. I don't want no drinks. I don't want no barbecue. I don't want nothing, dude. Right. I just want to be able to rest and sleep and catch up with myself again, you know, because it burns you out, man. But I enjoy it. I say it every year, but I get back to it. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. It's just something that's real big in Mobile, and I enjoy it a whole lot. But at the end of the day, man, you know, you got to get back to the norm sometime. So that's where I'm at right now. But, man, I really hate I missed that show last week, man. I had some notes. I don't know where I put them at. I wrote them down somewhere. They might be back there in my bedroom on my desk, man. I wanted to talk about some stuff. Man, I actually had a chance, man, during the Senior Bowl. I had a chance to meet Mr. Mario Cristobal. I had a chance to meet Coach G. Just with me meeting them guys, I'm just gonna say this from meeting them. Mario has a strong and good personality, from what I can tell. Just with the little time that he gave me to be able to talk to him. Got a chance to speak to Coach G. You know, wasn't really trying to too much speak on that football thing because they was down here supporting what's his name, Big Coin and the rest of these guys, you know, that was here at the Senior Bowl. Got a chance to really engage and get a chance to take a good look at Cam. Got a chance to really take a good look at James Coin and Matt Lee, you know, during the Senior Bowl. And I gotta tell you, man, when you sitting in them bleachers, man, and you got these NFL cats really evaluating these guys, and you listening to these conversations, and you are really, you know, you talking to people to try to get the feel for what you think about these players. I learned, man, when these guys getting prepared for NFL, man, take that college shit out. They don't give a damn what college you went to. They don't give a damn what the team did for you. Take that shit out of it because they don't care. And I had a chance to meet some of the scouts from San Francisco. I'm a 49er fan. Got a chance to meet some scouts from New Orleans. Got a chance to meet some of the scouts from Dallas. You know, all different teams, and they all say the same. You know, they got to be willing to come in and work. They don't care about what you did in college. That shit don't matter. They don't care about what we talk about as fans. They don't care about what the media talk about. You got to be willing to come in and put that work in because these people are putting so much money behind you. And it really gave me a mindset to really look at this game from a different level. Now, from what I heard tonight and from what I heard last week when I went back and watched our guys' show, I think the one thing that we all are missing, and we keep talking about wins and wins, man, I don't give a damn about no wins. You better come in here and get a championship, dude. I think the one thing that ain't nobody talked about, man, Mario just spent $2 million on quarterbacks, dog. $2. You just gave Tyler Van Dyke $1 million to come in and stay, when in reality, you shouldn't have done that because he was playing hurt and whatever it may be. And he stayed here when he had everybody fooled that Alabama wanted him, and that was a lie. And now you turn around and you give this young man $1 million because he tells you he gonna go to the draft. See, people don't realize that was a bargaining tool. That's why he said he was going to the draft. That was for him to buy time. For Mario and Miami to get their money together to get him in here. He never stopped conversating with Mario. He never stopped conversating with Miami behind the scenes. He wanted to make sure that he had his $1 million and whatever else come with it. And everybody, Cam, man, I don't trust that dude, and I ain't putting him down because you got to look at it like this here. Are you really here to play football, or are you really here to get your money? And at the end of the day, I mean, it's the NIL, get your money. But are you going to take us to a championship? I don't think so. And I mean, this is just my opinion. I'm going to say this till I can't say it no more. I would prefer JB. And the reason being, JB got something to prove. He ain't worrying about getting no big bank right now. He just want to play football. So give me a player that just want to play football. He ain't got a lot of pressure on him because you giving this guy $1 million and he comes up in here and he smells like, you know what? Then what your excuse gonna be? Because I don't get it. Everybody hyped over all this shit we see. I told y'all last year, man, the spring don't do shit for me, but make me okay. It's called spring football. We talking about 10 wins, dude. 10 wins for what? They only gonna play one spring game, right? So why the hell we talking about 10 wins? You better win a championship. Damn, 10 wins. You just paid a dude. You paying another quarterback $1 million? Oh fuck no, dog. I need a championship. I don't need 10 wins. I don't need 9. Don't tell me shit about 8. I want a championship. If you're going to pay him $10 million, when in reality you could have just got JB in here, work with him, and let him go out there and do what he going to do. He didn't play a bad game in that bowl game. Everybody, no, let him develop. And And that's been one of the biggest problems with Miami. We're not developing any players.
Say it. Come on.
We're not developing these
It's
players.
U-Talk, baby.
Lord,
Come on.
Lord, this man got tears coming out my eyes with the truth.
And you want to know what one of the scouts told me about the truth of what one of the scouts told me about Cam and James? I asked him about Cam. He said, well, he's an okay safety, but he's got to learn how to cover and not allow his eyes to get lost in the backfield. He said James should have never been playing safety. He said James is an athlete that's trying to play safety. He's not a safety. He should have been close to the line. And like the guy said, anybody that drafts him, he would never get back there again unless it's some type of gadget play. But he will play outside linebacker. That's if they make the teams. That's what the guy told me. He said that comes from lack of development and not spending enough time in the film room and correcting your wrongs. See, we sit here and glorify these kids, and I'm not putting them down because I got a son that's playing football and he finna start getting recruited, and I don't put him down, but I put him in his place.
That's right. You're going to tell them the
truth. You can't just work on,
That's right.
You can't just work on one thing. You got to work on everything.
That's right.
Because guess what? When somebody recognize your weakness, they are going to attack it.
Yes, sir.
That's why Miami is the way they is. Every game they was finding our weakness and they was tearing our ass. Because why? You're not correcting it. And another thing, we keep talking about these players. What about the coach's accountability, man? That's the
I don't know if you was here at the
thing.
beginning of the show. I don't know if you was here at the beginning of the show, but yeah, we said that too.
Tell him.
Keep talking.
It's the coach's
Keep talking.
accountability, man.
Keep talking.
We keep talking about how these cats looking in the screen. Man, I don't even watch them videos. I don't care about them fucking pictures. It's accountability as the coach. I want you to get everything out of this kid to make him better. I don't want to hear he had a good man. I keep telling y'all, I told you this last year. Don't buy into that spring hype. Everybody look good in the spring. But when it's time to line up and get in front of a team that don't have on that same uniform, where y'all go then? What happened to that spring player that everybody was talking about, taking pictures and all that shit? See, I'm done with that. Especially when it comes to Miami. You got to show me now. You got to show me. And another thing, another coach told me down there. He says 3 things that Mario must do in order for Miami to get back to being a championship caliber team. I said, what's that? He said, number 1, Mario must develop his players. He said, number 2, and this is going to shock a lot of y'all because I see it now. Mario and Miami must become an elite recruiting machine. Let me say that again. Mario and Miami must become an elite recruiting machine. Let me show you what he was talking about. Mario can recruit, but he's good. He's a good recruiter. He's not an elite recruiter. And some of y'all are going to say, oh, yes, he is. No, he's not. Kirby Smart is an elite recruiter. Georgia is an elite recruiting machine. Nick Saban is an elite recruiter. Alabama is an elite recruiting machine. Urban Meyer was an elite recruiter. Florida, when he was kicking ass, was an elite recruiting machine. Ohio State, when he was over there, he was an elite recruiter. Ohio State was an elite recruiting machine. In other words, when the coach becomes an elite recruiter, the program becomes an elite recruiter also. Why you think Jimmy, Butch, and Schellenberger were able to win championships? Because Miami, as a program, was recruiting at an elite level just by mentioning the Hurricanes. Meaning, when I walk into this high school, I'm going to pick whoever the hell I want, and there's nothing that another program in this country can do. And I said, damn, you just fucked me up when you told me that. because that's the truth. And that's what Kirby is right now. That's why Georgia can walk into any kid's living room that he really wants, and 9 out of 10 he can get them. I'm not saying Mario is not a good recruiter, but he has to go to another level. And also, the guy said the programs have got to learn how to become dominant on the field. You have to dominate. You cannot play for one quarter. You have to dominate first, second, third, and fourth quarter. When Miami was kicking ass, like the guy said, they would dominate. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And they kept that same energy. We're at a program now where these kids got to learn to get to that. That's why I say, I'm not talking about the kids. This shit is on the coach. You got to do better. You getting this money? I want something back for the money that I'm giving you. That's why I say everybody hyped over Cam, and I'm not knocking the young man. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback. But, dude, we giving you $1 million. My boy, I need a championship. Damn 10 wins. Damn 8. Damn 9. I want to be kicking ass in the ACC championship.
Mac,
that's where my mind at right now.
Quick question, Mac.
I don't give a damn about no 10 wins, bro.
We
gotta get to the ship.
Quick question, Mac. And I mean, I'm kind of like Kyle Stalling. I got a little pushback with what you just said, and I'm gonna ask you this question. Just give me your honest answer. What I'm about to ask. Go ahead. You saying that you need to get a championship from Cam. You need him to deliver a championship, but let's just say that he does what he's supposed to do from the quarterback position. He takes care of the ball. He's very efficient. He does all he can do. He don't play defense. We got a lot of holes over there. And he's got a lot of new parts on offense that, he can throw the ball, but he can't run and catch the ball. If he does his part and we fall short, can you still say that he fell short? It's because that's kind of rough.
I kind of hold up. Let me put it to you like this here. I get what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. But let me ask you this question, and I hate answering a question with a question.
Okay.
We gave Tyler Van Dyke $1 million last year, right?
Right.
We was supposedly set at the positions that we supposed to have. We supposed to have been ready to roll last year, right?
Right.
Why we didn't win the championship?
Because
why we didn't win more? Why we hold up? Why we didn't win more than 8 games? I mean, why we didn't win more than 7 games last year?
2 reasons. Because 1, Tyler was a turnover machine and he wasn't efficient with the ball, and number 2, Mario couldn't coach and make adjustments when most needed.
So stop. There go your answer right there, and that's what I'm speaking on. I just told you. I just told you that. You got to get it. I said I'm not really speaking on the players. I said this is pretty much on the coaches. You just answered my question. So in other words, if you're paying this young man $1 million, that means that you're rolling with this young man. Okay? So that means that you know what the expectations is right now.
I follow you.
So in other words, you gave him $1 million.
Yeah.
That means you believe in him, right?
I'm with you. I got you. Okay. I see where you're going.
I need you to get to the championship then.
Got you.
Because you just gave Tyler $1 million last year and he shitted on you.
In other words, the onus isn't on Cam to deliver because he got the $1 million. It's on Mario. Yes. Okay. I got you. Glad you cleared that up.
Like I told y'all, it's the head man.
Mm-hmm.
If you giving this man $1 million, okay, buddy, let's roll. That's what you telling me. You told us this last year, cause come on now, El, what you said last year, Tyler was out of here. He was going to go to Bama. Hold up. Give him $1 million.
Yeah.
What that mean? We ready. He ready. We hitting on all cylinders. Really? That's what you said last year.
Yep.
Here we are. We in the same boat again. And you want me to believe that you ain't finna knock a hole in this motherfucker? Man, I ain't getting on that boat with you. Take your ass on. No. And like I say, I want everything to work. But you gotta prove it now. Ain't no more sitting back and, well, man, you know, we ain't got this, and man, you know, we ain't got that.
Right.
But you got $1 million to give somebody else to come in here and operate this program. Okay, but so also too now you're telling JB he ain't good enough.
Yes.
See, let's talk about that. See, everybody ain't talking about that. Everybody
Talk about it.
No. Yeah, there is. I've been talking about it.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. Everybody else don't want to talk about it.
Right.
Bring it.
No matter what goes on, you just ain't good enough, but you still want this young man to be strong. And I thank God that the young man is. Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You want this young man to be strong, and you go get $1 million man. That, hey, I watched one of his games last week when I got off. I ain't had nothing to do. I watched him play. It's one thing that I don't like about Cam. He is very loose with that ball. What I mean by that, when them plays break down, and he try to do his thing, he is very loosely with that ball. He hold that ball out, and you go look at it. A lot of fumbles that he had last year was because the defensive player was able to swat and knock that ball out of his hand. That's one of his biggest problems. His ball control is, I don't like that. But again, I'm not gonna put no number on this because this is spring. And like I tell y'all all the time, I take it one game at a time anyway. One game at a time. Now, Unc said something before I got on, and I agree with it. He better, I think, what's his name? Elijah. I mean, ain't that his name? Elijah, our tight end.
Arroyo or Lofton?
Arroyo, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Cam better become best friends. I think that young man is, now I seen him, and I think he's ready for a breakout year because he's hungry. That young man's been hurt. He's been hurt for a while. He's ready to play. Chase Smith's been hurt for a while. He's ready to play. I'm hoping that's the same case with Citizen. When you've been sitting on that sideline for a while, man, and you know an injury has had you down, that's your fuel. You ready to get out here and do what you got to do. And man, that Chase Smith, if he can stay healthy, man, that young man got a bright future. That young man, he's ready to play. So
hold on, B Mike. So let us ask you two questions though that we've asked everybody else. And that the first one is, out of the position groups, who do you feel the most confident in?
If I have to really say confidence, well, I'm not gonna say. I wouldn't say confidence. I would say safe. I would say the defensive line.
Okay.
I really think. I think Coach G defense is really gonna be dominant. I think it's gonna really set. I think it's gonna really set a tone that a lot of teams in the ACC may not be ready for. And the reason why I say that, because he, on that defensive front, I think he's got a little bit more speed. I think he's got a little bit more awareness. And I think he's got better size. And I think he's got players that are not going to take off, like Unc was saying about LT, Leonard Taylor. And I asked about him also. He's got his work ethic is poor. He got to work on that, or he won't make it in the NFL. He got a poor work ethic. You can't just be bit. You can't be bits and spurs. You got to go out. You got to go hard every down. Now you do got some players that are on the third down specialists. Yes, that's what you want to be. But if you really want to get paid, you're gonna have to increase that work ethic. You got to get better. You can't be taking plays off. And I think with the defensive line and the transfer that he done brought in, I think the defensive line is probably going to be where the I think that's going to be the bread and butter of Miami's football team this year. That defensive line.
Okay, let's go over to the offensive side of the ball. We asked who's going to be the third guy to step up besides Restrepo and Jacoby George? Who's going to be that third wide receiver?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Even though I don't want to put a lot on, I think it's gonna be the tight end. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with the tight end.
So you think we just gonna start magically throwing back to the tight ends this year? That's two.
They know something. They know something we don't know, bro. That's two.
I think because I want you guys to think about this for a minute. And I think the one thing that we gotta understand is this here. Why did we stop throwing? Why was we not throwing the ball to the tight ends last year?
Because Mario was extra blockers.
He was hurt.
Roy was hurt, right? And Mario wanted extra blockers.
Skinner was really not built to be out there as a tight end.
What about Riley Williams?
Well, he probably didn't know all the plays. And then you got an older guy that was really
Brady Wilson
game, to try to help the offensive line or help the freshman out on the offensive line. So when you add that up, and then you had so much mediocreness going on at the quarterback position with Tyler. So when you add that up, that really limits your playbook to where you can't really use.
I gotta beg to differ.
Okay.
I gotta beg to differ, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you had more weapons at the wide receiver spots. You had Colby Young, you had Brashard Smith, you had X, you had Jacoby George, you had Parrish and Chaney running the ball, you had Fletcher develop. If anything, the deficiencies that you had at tight end, somebody should have been able to take advantage of that because they wasn't going to be a heavy focal point of the offense.
Okay, but I'll say this. Who did you have playing quarterback?
You had Tyler, but I mean at the same time.
Exactly.
I mean,
so when so I guess the point I'm making is this here. We all know how Tyler was. So if he's really not going to do his job, do you really trust him to get the ball to the tight end when hell he wasn't even able to get the ball to the damn wide receiver?
Which
so
goes.
Guess what?
Yeah.
So guess what? Hey man, just put old man in there. Just tell him to block, man. Do whatever.
Good goobly goop. Grady Wilson.
Just put old man in there, man. Just tell him to block, man. Because man, we can't afford to let Tyler drop back no more, man. And he gonna throw the ball, and we know everybody in the stadium know where the damn ball going.
Oh Lord.
So think about it. So again, we all have good points, and everything is gonna lead back to one thing and one thing only:
coaching.
That head coach and the coaching.
Yeah.
Now, I heard this today, and I'm gonna get off the call. I was coming back up out of Mississippi today, and they had David Lake on, and one of the guys was interviewing him, said something that made a lot of sense. He said, "Hey, do you think Mario? How does Mario fix his his in-game coaching and game coaching? Do you think he would try to bring somebody in or whatever?" And David Lake was like, "Well, he this and this, and one of the biggest things with Mario, you got to understand, he's one of the ones that don't like to I guess he don't like to be in the situation where he's feel like he's somebody, he got to bring somebody in." So he would admit to his faults, but instead of trying to get outside help, he will try to work on it and not try to bring nobody in. In other words, he'll feel like, okay, if I got to bring somebody in to tell me what to do or tell me, he think he will feel kind of bad, when in reality, the guy then went on to say, do you know for the last 5 or 6 years at Alabama, Nick Saban had a person sitting in the press box that would help him with the game management and time clock the last 5 years?
Yeah.
Because Nick Saban had so much on him. The guy said he had so much on him to where he made it the job for this person to do this. Like if he made a decision too quick, he paid the guy to say, "Hey, Nick, hold up. We want to think about." And the guy they every week they would get together and they would lay out a game plan for the game management. That's why it's good to have a game management coach. And I think a lot of these successful coaches have those. They just don't talk about it. But the guy said it today. He said, and this is the thing. He said, man, Nick Saban was so caught up on coaching the players that Nick Saban did not know how to text. He did not know how to send an email. And none of that. He said, man, Nick Saban just really a year ago really just learned how to start sending text message and email. He hired people to do that for him. So what I'm saying is that is a damn good CEO. Because guess what? I can concentrate on making sure that this part of it is right. And I don't have to worry about this through the week because why? I got somebody, and during that week, they sit down, they go over everything, and boom. I say, yeah, that's real smart. For somebody who want to win championship, for somebody who want to be considered a great coach, yeah. That's a damn good idea. Because you got so much other stuff going on. So during them games, when them games will get close, he has somebody in his ear. And that's a good thing. And just like the guy said, hey, what happened on the play against Georgia Tech? The guy, David Lake said, well, Mario was down there, but he said Mario was standing behind what's his name, and he heard what he was saying, and then that one the guy said, well, hell, he wasn't head coach enough to tell him, hey, man, just kneel the ball and let's get the hell out of here. But you gave that position to your lame duck OC, and that's why you lost the game. So hey, like I say, man, you got to show me this year, bro. And if you just spent $1 million on that quarterback, bro, you better not. You can't be thinking about 8, 9, 10. You better be thinking about a goddamn championship. Because 7, even 9 wins, and I'm gonna be looking at you crazy.
Well, hell, 9 wins, we can get what we got on the roster.
9 wins, they
could have got that last year.
Yeah.
And that's something I told you last Friday. That's something me and Coach Hayes talked about. We talked about the same thing.
That goes back to the coaching. Back to the coaching. We could have got 9 wins last year. But why we didn't? Because we had a lame duck ass coach that couldn't relay play in to tell the quarterback, hey, just kneel the ball. And then that goes, like I said, go back to coaching, because sometimes as a quarterback or whatever you is on that field, you got to be strong enough to override what that damn coach say and be like, hey, look, man, we got 9 seconds in this game. We finna kneel the ball and get the fuck off this field. Don't worry about coach. I'm going to deal with that shit.
I got one for you, B-Man. I got one for you before I get you out of here. I got a good one for you. So you ain't going to put no number on it, you say. My question to you is, do your head coach get his ass out the way this year and let that offensive coordinator coach? Or do he stay in the way and he pound the ball 40 and 50 times a game, running up the middle?
I'll put it to you like this here. You'll know when they play Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know when they play Florida. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, our OC, he coaching for his job this year. He's coaching for his job. Because I can't let you off the hook either. You're a part of that $1 million prize too. You say Tyler can do it. You say you needed this type of quarterback. Okay, you got him. Mm-hmm. So now it's time to open up the playbook.
Okay.
As you say, you wasn't able to do it because Tyler was hurt, and this okay. You got $1 million, or you got the $1 million man now.
Another $1 million man.
Your ass better do something. There you go. There you go. But hey, look here, man. Y'all cats have a good and safe Easter with the family, man. God bless you and your family. Y'all family, man, going forward. Hey, man, I promise you I ain't gonna miss no more shows, man. I'll be looking out for the shows. I got the thing set. Hey, man, I heard you said something about joining. How do I join what it is everybody is joining? What I need to do?
I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put the membership link in there. so you can become a member. We got 3 levels. We got the club, we got the VIP, and we got the box. And you know, it's just different levels with the club. You get like different stickers at different times of the month. Like if you've been a member for like 1-2 months, you change up the stickers. You get up to the VIP, you get like 10% off of any branded U-Talk merchandise. You get like certain like behind the scenes, maybe like videos that we may do. And then with the box, you get the 15% off of any U-Talk branded merchandise. And some of the interviews that we're going to come up is just going to be exclusive to members. So it'll be 3 different levels, and I'm gonna put it up in the chat right now. Appreciate you.
And real quick, Mac, before you go, I've been telling I'm gonna do another announcement at the end of the show, but tell your people in the Mobile area, all your contacts, tell your wife, tell her friends, her family, everybody. Tell them to subscribe to the channel, because what we are about to do with the Winning at the Game of Life, we about to take this thing to you wasn't here. We about to take this thing to another level with discussions, and we're gonna still do the business, but we about to get some interesting panelists and discussions going on. It's gonna be entertainment for everybody. We about to spread this thing. So put the word out, send them the link, tell them join, say you will not be disappointed.
Hey, and I heard when I watched the video, I heard when you was talking about that, and one of the topics you was talking about, I think, was dealing with women and men and relationships and boys, children, and all that. Man, I know I'm gonna tune in because it's a lot going on, man, around this country. A lot going around these different cities and world. And I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna get off. P. Diddy.
Per Diddy, huh? Per Diddy, huh?
Hey,
2 words, huh? 2 words, huh?
Swallow. Him and TD Jakes.
Hey, because I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off because I don't try to get off, because I'm gonna say this: what's taking place with that young man ain't just him. It's going on within the neighborhoods. It's going on within the community. It's even going on within the families. It's just that a lot of people don't talk about it.
That's right.
And a lot of people are scared to come out about it. So it's just that it caught up with him because he had money, but at the same time, he didn't think that, hey, you doing this, and people know you got money, but when they come after your ass, they coming because they want some of what you got. And you know you're guilty of it because you done done it. So on that note, man, look, I'm gonna be tuning in. Y'all doing the show next week?
Yeah, we actually are. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, here's the thing. No, because I think Frank has.
My best friend is getting married, so I'm in his wedding next week. So I mean, if you do one, I won't be on. We got the rehearsal dinner and all of that stuff. So
it's gonna be. We're trying to come back on the 19th because we're gonna come back with the U-Talk Winning at the Game of Life. We're gonna come back with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Let me introduce man B Sandy to becoming a new member. Shout out to B Sandy, man. We appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Jordan. B-Mac, I got the link in the chat, and I put it on the screen after you get off too, brother. It's in the chat.
Hey, and I'm you got the email on there?
I'm gonna put that on there too, brother. Yes, sir. I do that.
Okay, so I can send you my phone number through
Please do that.
Email.
Please do that, yeah. Because me and Frank was talking about you, man. He's like, man, where the hell be Mike at?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you about to make me drive in 3 hours over there. I was about to do a Mac search in Mobile. I said, man, where my boy at?
Hey, boy. B-Mac. I told you, boy. That motherfucker hit B-Mac like a ton of bricks, boy. I was down for the count, baby.
Well, Mac, I'm gonna tell you something. You got a little bit over a month. Don't you go too hard for Cinco de Mayo, because you know how people get down for Cinco de Mayo now.
Man, listen, you must ain't hear me, bro. I don't want no parts of no parties. I just want to relax, watch a little TV. I got me a puppy now. I got me an old English bull and play with my puppy, go fishing and talk to my grandbabies, and I'm good.
Yep.
I don't want to do nothing else, anything to do with a party. Count me out.
Sound like new edition, boy.
But hey, man, y'all boys stay up, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. I enjoy the show, man. I enjoy the content, man. Hey, y'all keep doing what y'all doing because, man, y'all got to be the realest cats on this YouTube besides Coach Hayes and a few others, man, because
shout out to Coach
we
Hayes.
all know everybody gonna play their role. Everybody gonna try to be that Mr. Miami and all that, man.
Right.
Look, dude, we real over here. And
damn
if you don't like what we talking about, get your ass to the back of the bus, bro.
Tell them again. Tell them.
Man,
You know I'm at the pump, bro.
get your ass to the back of the bus.
That's the new one. That's the. You know what? B-Bike, I'm finna make B-Bike gonna be the next soundbite. I got it. That's my
when somebody come on there,
I'm about to get with it,
get your ass.
I got to get it. That's the new soundbite, y'all. Coming soon. B-Bike. By yours truly, B-Bike.
I'm gonna stay in touch with you, brother. Y'all boys stay up, man. Y'all have a good and safe Easter with your family, man. Until we meet again, God bless y'all, and man, I holler.
Be like y'all. I ought to be back.
Ain't nothing but love. We'll holler, bro. You be careful. Have a good one, bro.
All right,
it's you talk, baby.
Hey, man. Like, get your ass to the back of the bus. And shout out, man. Y'all already know, man, to my God, man. Y'all already know I keep him real close to me, man. That's my boy, man. And like I said, I want to say thank you because whenever me and Larry Frank, man, we had to work. And thank you, Eric Myrick, man. You always showing love, man. Yes. I appreciate you, man, as well, man. 5 Utah memberships, man. Come on, bro. Thank you, man. That's love, man. We appreciate you over here, man. Thank you to Coach Hayes. So, like I say, me and Larry Frank, we don't get to do shows like we want to because we work. And like we got jobs just like everybody else. But Coach Hayes always calls and he checks up on me. And I got to do a better job at doing that. So like I said, shout out to Coach Hayes. We love you. Just because I'm working sometimes, I know I still get to watch the show. If I don't watch it, I'm going to go back and watch it again. Like I said before, shout out to Streeter, Footballville. Shout out to X. Shout out to my guy A.O. over at Miami Mayhem. Shout out to Roster. And shout out to David Franklin. Shout out to my boy Groove too, man. Shout out to Groove, man. Groove just had a baby. I want to give Groove a big congratulations on that, man. Shout out to Groove, y'all. Shout out to my guy, Lonzo and LJ, man. Y'all already know what it is over there. CWO, man. We rock all with y'all too, man. Shout out to y'all guys, man. It's been a good show, man. I enjoyed the content, man. Larry Frank, man, talk to him before we get out of here.
Man, look, this is why we do what we do. Bottom line, man, we do what we do so we can let y'all say what y'all want to say, man. You know, I keep saying it every week.
Not to cut you off, Larry Frank. Tell them that's the link to the membership if they want to join for the membership. And I'll put the email up too.
If you want to join and get one of the memberships, whatever tier you want, as Devin told Mac a couple of minutes ago, the different levels and the different things that go with each level, hit that link, join it. We're going to be doing more interviews, exclusive interviews with alums and players and special guests. So when we get those interviews going, instead of it being just open for everybody, you're going to have, I don't know the memberships offhand, but you're going to have that special tier membership
to access
the box to get the guests and all of that. But once you get that allows you to interact with the guests. That allows you to talk to the guests.
Chris Kane.
That allows you just interaction. You know, you never know who we ain't going to get up on here, and you have the opportunity to talk to them. But if you want a lower tier membership, go ahead on, man. Just we want you to be part of the family, so lock in on that.
That's right. And like Larry Frank say, man, like you've already seen the people that's been on this show, and there's more to come. Please know that.
We got receipts.
We got receipts. We're going to let Chris Kane tell you about the receipts because we got our brother Chris Kane on the phone right now. Shout out to Chris Kane. To our brother Chris Kane for life. Hit this month. Chris Kane, what up?
What's going on with y'all fellas? What's going on, Larry Frank D? What's going on with y'all?
What's up, my guy? How you tonight?
Doing awesome. How are you, sir?
Oh, man, I am cooling. I'm cooler than a polar bear's toenails, baby.
Come on, big boy from Outcast. Come on. We in the A. Come on.
Man, I'm over here just sitting here chilling. I was watching the show, man. I was trying to catch up on what it was. I just came in. What was going on? What was the topic, basically? Because I was in and out, and I was trying to catch up. I ain't hear everything about what everybody was talking about. So what's the topic we talking about today?
Well, basically, oh man, let me shout out man Kyle Staller, man, for becoming a member. Hold on, give me 1 second, bro. Let me shout out Kyle Staller, man. We appreciate you, Kyle, for becoming a member, man. Thank you for joining. You already thank you for being your membership, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, man, Kyle. I love you. You already know. But yeah, the topic tonight, we posed the question, we got a quarterback now. They said we was one quarterback away. Do we need anything else? Do we need anything else besides the quarterback position? What's your thoughts on that?
We need all the help that we can get.
Preach.
That's how I feel.
Preach.
We need all the help that we can get because if we got some huge shoes we got to fill, and you can't just fill them with just any old body. So with Cam, James Williams, all of them, we got to take care of business. We got to take care of the cornerbacks, the safeties. We got to take care of the O-line. We got Matt Lee that's not there. The defense. We need all the help we can damn get. And I say that and I mean that. Okay?
Preach.
The $1 million that you dropped on Cam, that's cool. But if that's going to fix everything. Because last I checked, just because you throw money at a situation don't mean you fix the situation.
Preach what?
Okay? So, what I need for them to do is we was a quarterback away, or we was this away, or we was that away. Okay. If we had that same team, we don't got the same team. Okay. So now where are we at now? Now that we got the so-called quarterback, what do we have now to show for it? What do we have?
Mm-hmm.
Can anybody tell me?
Mm-hmm.
Because all we got is the quarterback, but we haven't seen what he's done in past for us.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pac-12 is different. That's the Pac-12. We're talking about here in the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
What have you done for us?
Mm-hmm.
You look good in practice, but that's cool in practice. But we're talking about here with us. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's not doing anything as far as showing us anything. That's practice. That's cool. What you gonna do on that field? What you gonna do when you got a lineup and they read the cut of what you trying to run and then they rush your ass? What you gonna do then? Because let's just be real. Pac-12 don't play no damn defense. So you can have your way whatever you want. What you gonna do when you run against Florida State? What you gonna do if you run against North NC State?
And let me pause you real quick, bro. We got a new member, man. Man, we love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, Mr. Matthews, man. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family, man. We appreciate you, Mr. Matthews. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Chris Kane.
Sure.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, you good. Hell, the more members, the merrier. Hell, that's what I say. Hell, get them all in there.
Yes,
get
sir.
them in there.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, for real, man. But man, all I'm saying is, you want this to work, you better know how to do some other things besides throw money at a situation. Because the last time we threw money at a situation, our asses was 7-6.
Yes, sir.
The last time we threw some money at our situation, we was 5-7.
Yes,
Track
sir.
record don't lie. Okay. So what we need to do is, instead of just throwing money and thinking that it's going to auto fix itself, how about you put your hands in this situation and actually fix the damn problem? Then once you see it up and running, then you throw it a couple of dollars. Don't just throw it and then expect it just to fix itself. It ain't going to work like that. We ain't going to get nowhere like that. Only thing we've gotten is a quarterback that can throw the ball that is better than Tyler Van Dyke. What else do he have to show for it? That he can dime and throw passes right then and there, that he can actually read and actually scan the field. And that's what we that's what we give $1 million to? Hell, I can scan the field of the field. Do I deserve $1 million? My big ass can run a little bit.
Talk to
I
him.
give you 10 good yards. I give you 10 good yards, and then after that, it's all on Jesus.
Who is on there?
It's on Jesus, boy.
Do it for me.
That's it. I'm telling you. That's all I can do. But do I deserve $1 million? What else? What else do you have to show? Now he didn't have the line like that we got in Miami. Okay, so he could do. He did what he could do, and he did good with the line that he had. So if we have a better line, then that means that we need to show more than just 10 wins. That means we need to do more than just win games by just a close margin. We need to be convincingly beating these guys, these teams, not just sliding by. Okay? Sorry. And like I said before, and I said last week, and I'm going to say it again, August 31st is coming up quick. We already in March. About to be in April.
Yes, sir.
May, June, July. That's 3 months. August. That's 4.
Right there.
Come on now. Tell me something.
Be here before we
Tell
know
me
it.
something.
Yeah.
It'll be here before you know it. We just got into this year. We already getting ready to go into the 4th month. The first quarter of the year. Will you be? My question is, you look good, but are you prepared? And when I mean prepared, I'm talking about, are you prepared and are you ready for every position to step up? Because the guys we lost, those are going to be some big shoes to fill. And the question is, do you have the players to fill those shoes?
See, that's the question. We asked 2 questions to everybody that called in. First question was on the defensive side of the ball, or not just the defensive side of the ball, like what position group do you feel the most confident in?
Right. What side of the ball do I feel confident in? I feel confident. I'd say probably I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to say the offense or the defense. I'm going to say neither. Because what have I seen that has proven anything that has been better than last year? Practice don't mean shit to me until you put them helmets on and line up.
Amen.
It's you talk, baby.
Then we can come back and we can talk about that question. You know, so that's going to be that. But other than that, I really can't answer that. You know.
Hold on, Chris. We got a new member, man. We got another member.
Yeah.
Oh my God, well, B Mike has joined. We appreciate you. You already know, man. I love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mack.
Go ahead, Chris Kane.
You know, so I just feel like I can't really answer that question honestly, and be straight up with you. I'm gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna bullshit y'all, man. I can't.
Let me ask you the other question then. Out of the 2 wide receivers that we already know we're gonna get productivity from, and that is Xavier Restrepo and Jacoby George. Who would you say the third guy is gonna be that got to step up in the spot of Kobe Young being going to Georgia?
You say we got Xavier Restrepo, and then we got George. Who's the next guy that needs to step up?
Yes.
Damn. Lord Jesus.
Who's gonna be that third guy?
Shit, might have to be Ray Ray.
That's 2 people that done said Ray Ray.
Yeah, that's second one for Ray Ray.
Did Kyle say Ray Ray?
He did.
Okay.
Might need to be Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be it depends, because it depends on who's been getting the most reps right now, and that I don't know. But as far as I would say Ray Ray, and I would say Robbie or Bobby, whichever one that plays, one of the twins that play the wide receiver position.
Robbie. Robbie is the wide receiver.
Robbie
Washington.
Oh, okay.
Robbie. Okay, it's Robbie. Okay, so Robbie, I would expect for him to step up.
Okay.
You know, I mean, we deep there. You know, but my whole thing is that we can't play no more I. We got to play for team. Okay, we can't do that no more. Where we got to have ego stroked and all of that bullshit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that crap this year. And Mario, listen to me, brother. I know you got your coffee and you got your cafecito or cofecito.
They call it cafecito. Ain't that what they call it? Cafecito? Ain't that what it is?
No, they say it real flat. Cafecito.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got what Larry Frank said, because I ain't about to do all that. That makes my hair hurt. Shit,
Thanks.
Let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to need for you, and I need for you to listen to me closely. As one of the Kane fans, as I speak for myself, I need for you to hear me on this and hear me good and loud and clear. Stop trying to Jerry Jones everything. Keep your damn hands out of shit that you don't know how to do. Let these people do their job that you paid them to do. Take the necessary steps that you need to as a head coach.
Hold on, Chris Kane. Hold on. Larry Frank, see how easy that is to let people say what they want to say? And not cut them off.
And not cut them off. Not cut them off, not censor them, not get mad at them because they saying the truth instead of saying what sounds nice for the university and all of that stuff, trying to be on the media and all of that stuff. Man, it's just a beautiful thing. Keeping it real. When keeping it real goes right. Yes, sir.
Yes, keep it coming,
sir. Continue, sir. Give them some more.
And I need for you to know when to take a time. I know this is getting old. I know it's getting old. I get it. But I need for you to know when to take timeouts and when not to take timeouts.
Yes, sir.
I need for you to take over situations that you need to take over when the time is right. Not every situation, not every down. We don't need a built Manny Diaz that thinks that he knows every fucking thing. We know you Cuban. We know you Southern, just like his ass. But understand something. You've never been a coordinator. You've been an assistant. You never ran no plays, so you needed people to do so.
Yeah.
You cannot identify on one side of the ball because the reason being you are a decorated offensive lineman.
Say it.
That's who you are. That had got a head coaching job. Kirby Smart, defense. Nick Saban, defense.
Yep.
What's the dude from USC?
Lincoln Riley, offense.
USC. Lincoln Riley, offense. Brett Venables, defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see where I'm going with this? They identify the one side of the ball one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mike Norvell, offense.
Offense, yep. Say it.
Billy Napier, offense.
Mm-hmm.
What side of the ball do you identify that you can automatically sit there and try to take over shit when it looks Chinese to you?
Mm-hmm.
Let these people do what they need to do. Stop putting your damn hands into every damn thing. You pay them to do a job, let them do a job. Okay? That's all I need for you to do. I need you to take accountability for the shit that messes up. This is on me. This is my fault. Don't throw nobody under no bus. Don't sit here and say, oh, it was this person's fault, that person's fault. At the end of the day, you're the head ornament, you're the head coach. But take accountability for the things that you do. That's why you don't want our asses up out there at that damn spring game. Because if it looked like some bullshit,
it's you talk, baby.
Hold on, say it one more time. Say it one more time. I hit the button. I didn't mean to hit the button while you were saying that. Say it again. He don't want us out there because of what?
I said because I'm gonna tell you something. That's the reason why you don't want us out there. Because if it looked like some bullshit, we gonna call your ass out on it. That's why you want the ones that's looked at the Golden Kings and the top donors and the boosters, and you want the season ticket holders out there. Well, little do you know, there are people here that listen to this show that are season ticket holders.
And that can get access to go to the game as well. Because we can go to the game, but we choose we're not going. But we can go to the game.
Let me chime in real quick. I want to say something while it's on my brain. Chris, I want to give you flowers upon flowers upon flowers for that point you just made about the identity of a coach. I am going to tell you why you just made such an excellent point in what you said. There's only one guy that comes to mind that was an offensive lineman by nature that had success and won national championships and won 10 games a season. You know who that guy is? In recent memory, Les Miles. Now, what did Les Miles do when he was winning? Who did he have running his defense? He had Muschamp. I forgot the other one. Doggone it. I can't think of the other defensive coordinator he had. But who he had running his offense? He had Jimbo Fisher when he won that title in 2003. Point is, I'm giving you flowers because you know what? If Les Miles, and towards the end, when Les Miles started stinking up the joint, he didn't have nobody capable that was a good offensive mind. That's why the offense was vanilla. Bo Pelini, thank you, B-Mac. I knew it was somebody else with defense. Bo Pelini, appreciate you. So you had these great offense and defensive minds that you put together on staff as a CEO because you by nature as an offensive lineman had no identity with X's and O's, and it worked. And then when you started getting the big head thinking you knew it all, you got fired, even though you had Title IX hitting you and all that stuff. So I want to give you flowers for that point because that was an excellent point. I love the way you broke that down.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. And this is just off the top of my head. I mean, it ain't hard to notice stuff. It ain't hard to notice stuff. How come we sit up here and we make our $70,000, $80,000 a year, or we're middle America? We don't make no $8-9 million a year. But we can sit here and watch from our TV screens. We can sit here and watch from the stands. We can watch from the bars. We can watch from everything. And we can be sitting here like, well, what the hell are they doing? What is he doing?
Say it.
But you're on the sideline, on the grass, and you don't recognize it? Is it the fact that you don't recognize it, or is it the fact that you don't know?
That's right.
Because you care about certain things, but you need to care about all. Half-ass anything. It's like your children. You got to you love them all equally, but they all are treated differently. As far as like, one might have a certain thing that they might like to do other than other children, but you don't take that away from them. Okay? And this is another point. You chastise one for doing something that they ain't got no business doing, and the next child that you think ain't gonna do it, and they do it, you need to be the same identical way. Just because it's whoever it is, or you know how kids do certain things and they like, oh well, I ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna be too hard on them. But the next child go ahead and do something, they all on their neck. No. What you need to do, you need to be equal all the way around. You give props to those that need it, and you tighten their ass up when they need it too. Don't half-ass this thing, because this is year 3. A lot of eyeballs is gonna be on you, Mario. And you think people ain't got that money to pay out that money to get you up out of there? Trust and believe. People gonna be looking. The only reason why you getting grace is because you put that helmet on with that you. Mm-hmm. Okay? Ain't nobody get the grace that you got.
Come on.
It's you talk, baby.
Nobody get the grace you got. Ain't nobody get the grace you got. Okay? Because you think a coach could have came in here and would have let Tyler Van Dyke do the shit that he did and still keep his job after 2 years when they know he was stinking it up?
Yep.
Reach,
okay? They talk about it. It takes time to build a program, and we get that. But don't put this shit ass backwards. We are not Oregon or the South. Let's be clear on that. We are not Oregon of the South. We are not the Miami Ducks. We are the Canes. It's a complete damn difference. They not used to winning shit. We are. They not used to Hall of Famers. We are. They not used to going and winning national championships and all this other kind of stuff. Damn it, we are. Hell, you was part of it, so you should know that more than anybody. Stop dropping games to teams that you know you're supposed to beat. Every game that you play, you need to play 100%. And I know you can't go out there and play these games for these young men, but you need to instill that into them. I don't give a damn if we playing Florida State, Georgia, Alabama. I don't care if we playing I don't care if we playing FAMU. You go out there and you whoop their ass convincingly. Don't beat on the little teams and then struggle with the big teams. Be prepared for everything. When you stay ready, you never have to get ready. That's what I was always taught. Stop dropping games to teams that you know that you have better talent than. But then it's your fault, it's your this, it's your that. Stop putting yourself in these positions to even prepare for a speech like that. Stop doing that. Stop doing it to this program. Stop doing it to this team. Stop playing favoritism. And we're going to call a spade a spade. That's what it is. Because to me, to be honest with you, you brought Cam Ward in there. Why? Because you need to win, right?
That's right.
Because you see what he did at Washington State, right?
Right.
That's what you needed, right? Have you ever thought about the effect that takes on anybody else? What about a Ja'Cory Brown that's been there, who's been you all the way through, who stayed there, who's still there? Okay? Because to me, this is feeling like N'Kosi Perry vibes to me. I don't know about nobody else, but that's what it feels like to me.
Yes, sir. Exactly what it is.
You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
You're not.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that this is what it feels like to me. And I don't like that. Okay? Don't push that young man out, because if you push him out and he go to another program and he face us, he gonna tear our ass up. Okay? Stop throwing away diamonds, chasing rhinestones, man.
Let's see it.
It's you talk, baby.
Chasing rhinestones. Stop doing that. It's enough of that that's been going around for this program for the longest time. I'm sorry if I'm taking up time on the phone, but I had to get this off. This been boiling. This has been boiling for a whole week.
You good?
A whole week. It's been boiling. And I'm telling you now, I'm speaking from the heart, and I'm speaking it how it is from my own opinion. I speak for nobody else but for myself. Okay? And if anybody from the Miami staff needs to talk to me, I have my number. If you need my number, I will gladly give you my number. If you need my email, I will gladly give it, or whatever the case is. I ain't hard to find. Trust me. You need to talk to me on this show. You need to talk to me on any other platform. I'm not hard to find. Trust me. But I am a Kane fan, and I'm one of the ones, okay, of many that have been sitting back watching mediocrity for the last 30 fucking years and tired of it. Tired of being tired. Tired of seeing other teams win before us. Tired of being caught up in some BS because of some scandals. Tired of having games that we should not be dropping to other teams. And just because it's okay, another walk in the park like it ain't nothing. This hurts recruiting. This hurts the morale of the program. This hurts the spirit of the players. Okay? I don't care about no other rivals sitting there talking about us. To hell with them. I'm talking about the U and what it does to the inside of what we got going on. To hell with what goes on at Florida State. To hell with what goes on at Florida. I'm talking about what goes on at Miami. Okay? When it tears up the core of what we got going on, that's the problem that I have. And the eternal bleeding has got to stop. It has got to stop. Okay? Now, Mario came in here trying to do something, building from the core, building from within. Ain't really been hitting the transfer portal like that because he wants to upbring. That's cool. But you got other faults, my man. You're a hell of a recruiter, but that's all you are. You're a hell of a recruiter with a headset on. That's it. That's it. You need to learn how to be a CEO. Stop putting your hands in every damn thing. Learn how to take heed. Learn how to give and take. Okay? Learn how to be able to balance. Learn how to give a little bit, to get a little bit. Stop being so damn stubborn, thinking that everything got to go your damn way all the time. It don't work like that. That shit works up there in Oregon because they ain't used to winning a damn thing. So you can have all the players, you can have everybody that goes up there. They ain't the only national championship they went against Auburn and got their ass whooped. They ain't been back since. And the only other decorated thing that they've actually done was beat the hell out of Florida State. That was it. What else have they done? And won a Pac-12 and won Pac-12 championships. What kind of competition did you face? I'm getting so sick and tired of people holding on to that. Well, Mario did this, or Mario did that. That's over there. That's over there. When he finally goes in, and I'm looking at the screen now, and Brian makes a very good point, that Mario finally achieved being the CEO of this program, about reaching heights we haven't seen in 20 years. Where has that been? This is the first time in over 25 years we've actually spent money on a coach. Think about it. This is the first time in over 25 years that we've actually spent money for a facility. Think about it. This is actually the first time in 25 years we actually have a pretty good recruiting class and actually have a team that won't lay down. Think about it. Plain and simple. It's cut crystal clear. Why did it take us this long? Is the question. Because we didn't have the right people in place. That's the problem. That's the problem. Now we got the right people in place. Give this man to do what he needs to do in order to get it done. Year 3, I don't want to see a 5-7 season. I don't want to see a 7-6 season. The next thing I need to see us going for this ACC championship.
Well, his number. So he put a number on it. That was going to be the last. That was going to be the last question. Did you put a number on it? But you want the ACC championship, okay?
I want the ACC championship. I don't give a damn what number we got to get, what we got to get to meet that quota. We need to meet that quota. We need to meet that quota.
It is.
Because it's picking and choosing. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of it, of doing this on this game and missing this on this game. You try your hardest on this game, play a damn good game against North Carolina or Florida State, but you shit the bed when you do against Georgia Tech. Or you shit the bed when you go against Bethune. I'm just saying. That's right. Or you crap the bed, or you doing all this other kind of stuff against Middle Tennessee. I don't want to see that shit no more. I don't want to see it. I'm tired of it. And that's all that there is to it. And that's all, and that's pretty much what it is. Y'all, all that practice and all that kind of stuff, you can show out all the hell you want to at practice. That's practice. Put it on the field and solidify it, and let's see what you really been doing. Have it really been just practice just to show saying that it's been good to your standards, or will it be good enough to our standards is the question. Because that first game, August 31st, that game is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a primetime game or what, but we're going to see what all this practice and spring game and spring training and all this other kind of stuff, we're going to see what all that's going to be about whenever August 31st gets here. We're going to see them around, win, lose, or draw. Okay? He said we got complacent having the best talent in year and year because you know what? This might be a point, and I might ruffle some feathers on this, but I really don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. The reason why we've been so complacent with having such the best talent year in and year out is because we've been complacent of hiring the worst coaches and complacent coaches year in and year out. When did we get Mark Richt? When he was at his last. We got Manny Diaz, and we wanted Manny Diaz when his ass was going to Temple. Why? Oh, because he's a great defensive coordinator. Yeah, until somebody gets film on his ass, and then what? Then what? Randy Shannon hasn't been given a fair chance with that stuff there. Al Golden, man, please don't even get me started with that tie wave, motherfucker. Don't even get me started with that shit. When you be complacent with coaches, when you be complacent with your staff, with hiring people that you know that you need to build this program, you get what you pay for. Randy Shannon had the #1 recruiting class in 2008, and what the hell did we do with it? That's the question. He said there's a whole lot of generation, including me, that hasn't really seen the Kings prosper. Let me tell you something. The reason why we haven't prospered, because it wasn't a leader to make them prosper. This is the first coach we actually spent millions on and had a staff on. Larry Coker was autopilot. That team was already made by Butch. That was Butch's team that won the national championship, who got cheated out of the one the year previous before. That's Butch's team. That's #1. #2, Larry Coker. God bless him. Love him, and thank you for everything that you've done. But when he was in the driver's seat, it was autopilot. He was just the chaperone, just the adult in the room with the children. The kids already had that planned out. Okay? What else has he? And then when 2006 came, when everybody thought it was just cool to go to the U, and then and there was nothing else past Miami, then shit started hitting the fan, and then you start getting that big old whiff of dog shit that was in front of that fan. Then you start seeing what really happened when it started tanking. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened. This is what's been. We've always hired within. We didn't hire with what we needed. We just hired from within. Why? Because it was a promotion where you didn't have to spend all the big money for. Oh, he was an OC. We can get him to do the job. We'll just pay him another $500,000 more. That's about it. Instead of actually searching for OC, instead of actually searching for a head coach, a DC, linebacker coach, all of these things that we needed to keep that unit tight, we just let it go astray. And Shalala wasn't giving up on no damn money. For what? For what? If you can get them cheap, get them cheap. I don't really care about the program. But you got football fans here that do. You was just worried about what you was worried about. It don't work like that. You feel me? He said, Mario told the University of Florida, if you don't get your together, I will not come to coach. And you see what happened, right? You see Blake James got out of there. You know how long it takes for you to clean a house that's been demolished with only a broom? You need more people to clean that house than just that, and then just that damn broom. You feel me? But let him clean this up and let him get it together. Because now you're getting stuff polished. Now you done got your recruiting classes in. You salvage what we had with them first 8. We only had 8 recruits when he first came in. Y'all remember that? We only had 8. And then the ones that was supposed to be going to Oregon with him that he brought over to Miami. Because they followed him over here. That was it. And then he started getting the recruiting classes in. But you had to get rid of all the other scar tissue out of it. Get rid of all of the people that were not you. That were not the University of Miami. Just because they wanted him, and don't mean they felt it. Don't mean they played it. Because we had a warden that let the inmates run the asylum and tell them what he can and cannot do. That's what he did. With dancing on the sideline and all that old dumbass shit he was doing. He let them run the asylum and ain't say a fucking word to him. That's gone. And you see who left. Now you're getting people in that knows about this culture, that actually knows what it's about. People that come from the transfer portal, they know what this culture is about. You're not just going to Florida State our ass. If you're going to come here, you're going to come here to play and going to be here for real. You're not going to Florida State our ass. You're not going to do it. Those who come in with high school recruiting, you're going to come through here and you're going to play. You're going to understand what this culture is. Okay? If you don't understand it, take your ass on somewhere else. Wish you all the best. Hope you don't play it because you're going to bust your ass. Plain and
All right.
simple.
All right, Chris K, we gonna make it.
I'm about to get ready. Anyway, I'm about to get ready to get the hell on off of here. Sorry, I took up all the time. But
No, you good. We finna get off, man. This is it. This is the last call. I wanted to make sure I got you before we get out of here.
Yes, man. But I appreciate y'all, man, and I love everything y'all doing, man. Y'all just keep doing what you're doing, man. And I appreciate that information. I'm gonna be getting with Mr. Menard about my hoodie. Make sure I get it to him. Make mine out of that car cover that I need, and I'll be good to go. But
all right, man.
Appreciate that, man. But as always, man, I love you guys, man, and always go Canes, man.
All right, man. Love you too, man. Happy Easter to you, brother.
Happy Easter.
Same to you. Happy Easter to you all, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Easy. Chris Kane, y'all.
It's You Talk, baby.
Yeah, man. It's been great, man. Been a great show, man. And we appreciate everybody that tuned in. We appreciate the commentary. Thank you to everybody. Like we said, happy Easter to everybody. And B Mike always say something important before he gets off the line. He says, take care of your family and be safe. And I say that to say, man, I had a situation that happened earlier this week, Frank. I got to tell you a little bit more about it. I know we've been working and stuff.
Yeah.
But I had somebody to show up at my house, man, and it was crazy. I was running some errands, and I was actually getting ready to go into the bank, and I had my wife call me and ask me, are you expecting somebody here to do some work here, some contracting work or something? I'm like, no, because normally when somebody coming, I let her know, she works from home and stuff. I'm like, no, I ain't expecting nobody. Nobody shouldn't be there. And, bruh, I had a guy in the nerve, but this dude, man, he climbed up on my roof, bruh. This dude was supposed to be some type of quote unquote roofing. He was coming out trying to do observations on roof. I'm like, what the hell? I just had my roof replaced maybe about 3 years ago. And man, I pulled out, so I hurry up and I left the bank. So I turned on my phone and look at my cameras. Man, this dude done biked into my driveway and climbed up on my damn roof. So I hurry up, bro, and I'm only like maybe 4 minutes from the house, and I'm trying to kill my car trying to get home. So I get here, I pull up, man, I jump out. I'm looking up, he stood on my roof. I'm like, hey. I'm like, man, what the hell you doing on my roof? I'm so sorry. We got leads to where we come out and we service people's roofs. I'm like, man, I didn't call you to come out here and get on my roof. Get the hell off my roof. So I told him to get down, get off my damn roof. So I'm hot. So long story short, I said to say he told us the company that supposedly they buy leads from, and he came out here. That's where he get my information. Because I'm like, where did you get my information from? Didn't sign up with anything, and he said that he had an old cell phone number. Like, that's not my number, man. I had that number in over 10 years. But he gave a name of a company, which the guy that my best friend, he was at the bash, and I don't know if you've been my homeboy Chris that spoke. He announced this company. We was at the bash maybe 2 years ago. I'll show you a picture, you'll know. Called him and asked him, was that protocol for and this is what he do. He do a lot of work with a lot of entertainers and people throughout the city of Atlanta. And I said, is that protocol for somebody to climb up on your roof? He said, absolutely not. He said, B Mike, I didn't have it with me, boy. And I usually keep it on me, bro. But I thank God because I got a bad temper, B Mike. And I try not to have it with me now, bro. I know B Mike. But bro, come to find out, long story short, my homeboy was like, no, and the business that he named, the guy, my homeboy that does the roofs and do my roof, he knew the lady business that he called. So he called her. She said that they were not contractors of hers, anything. So long story short, man, we had to get the police involved and stuff, man, because I don't know who the hell this dude is that climbed up on my damn roof. I'm gonna see the video when we get off. I'm gonna send it to you. So, but I say that to say, B Mike say, just y'all gotta be careful. There's so much going on out here. So much going on. So like I say, take care of you and your family, man. Just always be on the lookout, man, because this was just something that was crazy. And like I say, I had my wife here, and you know me, Frank. You know what I'm saying? And those that know me, bro, that was just something that it shook me because I was, my adrenaline was running, and I'm just, it was just crazy, bro. But I thought I didn't have a chance to tell you about it, but I just think about what B Mike say, y'all just take care of your family. Be mindful of your surroundings and everything that goes. There's a lot going on out here. And just be safe. Everybody have a great weekend, a great holiday, and I'm gonna turn it over to Larry Frank so that he can give his departing words. But yeah, I had to get the the police and everything involved, man, and the lady the company who he said he worked for, so they're gonna send a drone out on next week. They're gonna come out so they can survey my roof to see if this dude tried to do any damage, because I haven't been up there yet, and my homeboy was coming back to check, but they told him don't go up there yet because they don't. If he did anything, if he go up there, then he'll be liable. So it's just crazy. Everybody be crazy. Just be safe. Just be safe and take care of your family members, man. Just look out, man. So I don't even know who this individual was. He left a card saying who his business was and who his manager is, but we got the police involved and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy, man. But I'm sorry, Frank, man. Y'all just take care of yourself. Though. Go ahead, Larry Frank.
You good. Look, I want to say this, man, and I'm gonna take not a long time, but I just want to get some points out, man. As I always say, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As always, man, like I say, spread the word. I know I might sound like a broken record, but I'm not saying this just to say it. I'm saying this because this is real. I don't want anybody that's tuned into this show right now to miss out on the journey for where we about to go with this thing. Not just with Miami football, but with the winning at the game of life. When I tell you, me and D had this conversation a couple of weeks ago when I was in Dallas. I had to go to Dallas for work for 2 weeks. I was in Dallas for 2 weeks working. D hit me up and told me, what he wants to do and what direction he wants to go. We started putting our heads together, chopping it up, and we really got some good stuff that's about to pop off. And I want you to be a part of this. Do not miss this journey. When I tell you, get your people subscribed to this thing, get it subscribed, because you are going to love where we are about to go. It's about to be informative. It's about to be inspirational. It's about to be motivational. It's going to be spiritual. It's going to be some of everything. We finna take it to another level. Now that I got the business out of the way, let me get the petty out the way, because I got one more little petty thing I got to say. I got to get this for the petty side. Let me say something to y'all haters out there. All right. Look me right here in my eyes, okay? Feel me on this, okay? Don't throw no shade. Don't try to downplay what we do. If you are scared to keep it 100 and tell the truth, if you are scared about certain people of the university not wanting to hear what you got to say, that's your problem. See, you dealing with two brothers right here. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. We know doggone well that a lot of the controversial stuff that the higher ups and the big dogs over there don't like, we know some of them done heard what we said. We know some of them and it got to some of them. We've had players off the team on the show. So they told their people, and some kind of way it had to get up to the head man. So I'm going to tell you something, along with what Chris Kane said. If you want to have something to say to Chris Kane, like Chris Kane was saying, it could be this platform or another platform. It ain't going to be this one. You know why? Because they ain't going to want to come on this one. You're going to have to deal with Chris Kane on another one. But I will say this. If you are bold enough and you have the let me go ahead and use the technical term. If you got testicles, come on this program if you got something to say. If you feel some kind of way. And Devin puts the link up every week. And we will happily have you on the program. You know why? Because you know doggone well you ain't going to keep it 100 because we're going to call you out for what you are. Recruiting is about to expose this team for coaching, lack thereof. It's about to come out. So if you are a general fan that got a problem with it, hey, join the link, come see the show. If you are affiliated with the university and you got a problem with it, hit the link, come see us on the show. Otherwise, shut up. Don't throw no shade talking about who ain't got no sources. Don't throw no shade talking about you tired of hearing this and you tired of hearing that, because we know it's coming from us, because ain't nobody else talking it like we talking about it. Just shut up. And to quote my boy B-Mac, get your ass to the back of the bus. That's all I got to say. But happy Easter. Enjoy your time with your family. Just love on your family. Enjoy the time that you got. I want to say what, the 19th, D? The next show is what we're looking at? Yes. Target date is going to be the 19th.
Yes.
Winning at the game of the life. Get ready. Tell your people to tell their people to tell some other people. God say the same. We're going to see y'all. It's about to pop off.
Great take, Larry Frank. And I don't have to say anything. He said it eloquently, just the way it needed to be said. B. Shannon, I need you to hit this Gmail with that information. I know you had somebody that wanted to come on the You Talk Winning at the Game of Life. I would love to invite them. I asked you to put the information, send it to the email. I know you sent it to me a while ago. Can you please resend it? The name. Can you send me 3 photos of that person? And I need a 3-sentence bio of that person, man. Just shoot me an email with their contact information, and we will get them on. But definitely, it's utalksportshow@gmail.com. That's the email. If you want to come on and promote your brand, your business, we're finna do some different things with that show. And we're gonna push that show a lot because we got some great things coming up, like Larry Frank said, man. So most definitely, tell them again, B Nard. They know what it is, B Nard. They know what it is. He told them exactly what he's supposed to say it. That's right. So listen, man, we love everybody. We love everybody. Everybody have a great, safe Easter. And like Larry Frank said, man, if you got anything, I mean anything you want to say, just remember.
You know I'm at the pump, right?
So, I mean, listen. It's been real. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks, man. You Talk Winning at the Game of Life. We coming back. We'll announce the show, man. We're going to have different topics. We're going to have a panel. If you want to join the panel, feel free. Also, man, to all of the men that we got a men's group going on as well that we have tomorrow on Saturday nights. If you would like to get in our men's group where we just talk about, we talk about the Bible. We talk about different type of current events that's going on. Feel free. I'm going to put the email again up. Send your information so we can send you guys the link. If you want to, we go every Saturday night. It'll be the second week. Our first week was last week, Larry Frank, last Saturday.
Week. Yes, sir.
This will be so you can go ahead and come on in, get into that men's group to where we just discussing different topics. So we would love to have you guys to come on. Yes, sir.
Real quick, I'd like to add real quick with that. Let me tell you something. It's something that nothing against the ladies, but this is a men's group that it's support. We talk about what's happening in the world. We talk about manhood, fatherhood. We talk about just intertwining everyday life with the spirit, and we just fellowship. It's brothers just doing what we need to do, because we all know, it's so much stress out here in this world that, a lot of times we just can't have that conversation. We taking care of the family, we taking care of the bills, we, neglecting ourselves, a lot. So it's just a little time we take on Saturday night just to, fellowship and just do what we do, and it's gonna do you some good, man. I mean, one weekend I asked D if we doing it again tomorrow because I'm ready, man. It's off the chain.
Most definitely. So like I say, we will keep you guys posted. Definitely check the website out, utalksportshow.com. I'm gonna put that up as well. The 19th is the target day of the next show, but that's going to be the You Talk Winning at the Game of Life. I think I'm going to be bringing actor Mr. Terry Ware on. He's starred in a whole lot of things. He's been on what man, Terry have been on a lot of Tyler Perry stuff. The P-Valley show. He's been on that. He's been on what's that prison show? He's been in a couple sitcoms. You guys want to know how to get into acting? He's going to talk about that. Terry's been in a lot of things, so I think I'm going to start the show off with that. We're going to bring Joseph Bernard on. We're going to let Joseph Bernard talk about all the different creations that he got, whether it's with rapping cars. He do a lot of the merch. We're going to bring him on and let him talk about his business side of things, man. B. Shannon, he got somebody that's good. We got a lot of stuff that's lined up, so we want everybody to tune in, man. Like Larry say, get on the train, man. Let's go, man. We want to take you for this ride with us, man, because y'all been down for day one, and we love everybody, man. So we're going to get out of here tonight on this note. Everybody stay safe. We love you. And y'all know how we start every show. And y'all know how we end every show. Larry Frank Jr., you told him at the beginning of the show. And shout out to, before we go, I was, man, rushing through the through the intro. Shout out to our super producer, Mr. King Judge.
Production
That's my fault.
building.
King Judge, man, I love you. You already know everything
Yes.
that you do for the show, man. You know we appreciate you. We love you to death, bro. So thank you. So let's get back into it, man. Larry Frank, y'all know how we start every show, and y'all know how we end every show. Take us out of here, Larry Frank.
It ain't no us. Throw them up. Without
Throw
you,
'em up,
baby.
y'all. Without you, baby. We love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Y'all already know what it is. It's Utah, baby. And we out.
It's you talk, baby.
What the hell, Frank? I'm going to give it to him anyway, Frank.
Give it to him. Get it. And for those that don't like it, and for the ones that don't like it, get your ass to the back of the bus.